It's happening. Listen, before this episode starts, we just thought we'd make a little clip to let you know that anyone who doesn't know, we now have a Patreon. It is patreon.com/another one podcast. And there's like a few different tiers on there. And we can go and get where you can sign up to us. And it helps us make this podcast. Helps us make it, helps us pay for the podcast. Helps us make it better. Helps us improve and put more content out. We've got big plans for things we want to do. Haven't we? Since
Yes, we have. We've got big plans. We have got big plans.
Yes, Rob. Yes.
No, we have got big plans, and without anyone signing up to the Patreon, this will die.
Yeah.
This will go away eventually, because if we can't make it work financially, we can't keep doing it, can we?
No, we can't just keep throwing fucking...
No, and we've got Aftermill to buy, and that fucking costs
We've got kids to pay for. Yeah. Listen, I'll be honest, if I can't provide, I'll leave.
Yeah.
So...
And we already know.
You don't want to make an orphan.
We already know how it's going, don't we? So we needed to be giving us something back.
Yeah, please.
Because we're bleeding here.
My kids are begging. My kids begging.
So sign up to the Patreon, patreon.com/another one podcast.
That's it. There's 3 different tiers, loads of different prices.
Pick one.
Help
sign
us.
up. You won't even notice it going out your bank. It's a couple of quid.
Less than a Tesco meal deal. Or, well, maybe more than a Tesco meal deal.
You'd buy a starving man a meal deal, wouldn't you?
Yeah, well, I'm starving. That's what we are. Look at me.
Look at him. Do you think that? Do you think this?
Help.
Another one.
Hello. Oh, do you want to check my levels? The lower you are, the better.
I expect your levels to be perfect by now, Phil. You've been on enough times.
Yeah.
I know what I'm doing.
Welcome to another one podcast.
I'll let you do the intro.
Oh, you let me do it now?
Yeah.
Cheers, thanks for this. You finally bowed down.
All right, then I won't. Welcome, one and all, to another one. Guest today, debutant.
Oh, Justin Moorhouse, first time.
Debut, yes.
Justin Moorhouse, and then returning guest.
Phil Ellis.
Can you introduce yourself?
Can I just say before we start, I wasn't happy when I turned up. I thought Phil was just there doing some admin or something for you.
No, he's
I didn't
star.
realise he was a bona fide guest.
He's a star of the
Right,
podcast.
so, pal. So get ready.
He's a big hitter on the reels, isn't he?
I'm going to tell all
He got
the
that
stories.
Gus Carn link.
And then,
He was the first one to go viral.
you see his jacket that he wears, you see him walking around like the bohemian guy he is. He has it in a little bag that he carries around,
Yeah,
like bowling balls.
Because the other jacket, which I'll show you.
Don't be climbing now. Not at a gig now, Phil.
I know, but I can't sit in that.
No, you'd be too hot.
Why not?
It'll be too hot when we get to all the hard.
Are you ever jacketless?
No.
You know what?
Because I've got body issues.
Have you?
Yeah.
Can I just check? You know that jacket you've got on?
Yes.
You put that on, do you immediately know the price of every Cortina and Granada from the late 70s?
I certainly do, yes. And every racial slur.
I only learned what a Ford Cortina was because of the Arctic Monkeys song.
Don't know what one is.
It was a car.
I know it's going to be a car.
Precursor of the Mondeo.
In Justin's prime, it was a.
Oh, here he goes already.
All right.
Thomas giving it the. He's desperate to get me on this podcast so he can call me old.
You know what it is? It's
This
because you said before, fucking Freddie Quinn was giving me cheek. I'm not standing for that. I thought, fucking if he tries that shit with me. So I thought, I'll get in now, get it over and done with.
Here we go.
I know, he's just...
Trying to shut
I'm
it
just
down.
Gonna go this way now. You should have sat next to me, mate. I tell you, every guest we have on, you end up having fucking Milo.
I know.
He's going at it with him.
You know what you've got, mate? You've got a massive chip on your shoulder.
Mate, yeah.
This is what holds
He'd
you
eat
back.
it if he could.
It is. It's what holds him back. People saying this about you all the time.
Do they?
They go, he's all right at Rob Thomas. And they go, which one?
I never mentioned about getting about getting the fucking the equipment from Speak.
Yeah.
Straight away you think, because it's local, you can get discount.
Yeah,
Why would they give you discount?
What?
Why would they give you discount?
Because of me charm.
I mean, if you can get it, great.
It's saving you money, but you're like, why are you always so combative?
I'm not.
You're supposed to be a team, aren't you? You're supposed to look after each other.
No, well, that's long gone. Let the Gallagher's.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're
So it's like an
building
80s
towards a feud, so that there's a bit of like, oh, yeah, what's happened?
It's like Midnight Run kind of 80s.
What we're gonna
do, road movie thing.
It's like Dave Chappelle, who's the money gets good, we're just going to walk away feuding.
They would make this would make a good buddy movie, wouldn't it? These two in a car.
Yeah.
Rob would have to drive.
That's what I'm working on. I've said this. We're working on this relationship. This is going to be.
And then the last scene is when you both go, let's do this. And you walk into
We'll go to Have a Word studio. We're taking this new thing.
I thought you was referring to the end of Thelma and Louise.
Yeah, I mean, it probably more likely, but accidentally.
Like driving all around the Northwest, there's no cliffs. That's the problem living in the Northwest. The coast is shit.
I have to go Snakes Pass.
Yeah.
I can go to Crosby just straight into the sea. That's the best I can do.
Go St Anne's, try and drown yourself. 15 minutes no sea for ages.
Trying to drive off Crosby Beach, hit one of them Iron Men. Wow, I'm fucking stuck here now. Let's get out and walk the rest.
But it would work. It's good dynamic, though.
It would be work, yeah, it would, because it's sort of similar but different.
But the thing is, the reason why there's this conflict, I think, is because we've been forced together through an absolute need to do something, isn't it? Neither of us wanted this. It's just had to happen because
It's like
we
one of you got pregnant.
Basically what's happened,
yeah. And now we're stuck with one another.
It's like, right, we both need to
And now
earn
we're
some
going
more
like,
money.
who's going to leave first? Like, I'm not fucking going.
I think it's because like everyone else has already picked a side.
That's what it's like. Who's left?
Yeah, it's like the big fat lad and the one who can't play. He's got a nice touch and he's just useless anyway. When you're not getting picked before him,
What do you mean? I get
Me and
picked
Phil are
before
like
you.
captains, aren't we?
Well, I'd look around going, who's left?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No one. If I wanted to do the
podcast.
You said
who have I
your,
got left?
this is literally what you said. You said the reason you haven't got a podcast because there's no one left to have one with.
No, the
no
reason
one
you
left.
say is because you can't work with anyone.
Well, I know it would be awful anyway.
Yeah, but so
I mean,
you said you want to do your own.
yeah, but
Which you're never
going to
get around to,
someone
are you?
there to occasionally turn to and go, "What do you think of that, you piece of shit?" So, you know,
And I said, I'll do that for
sit in
you.
a room talking for an hour.
Just get Duggan again.
He would be available
Actually, yeah, Doug's. He was here yesterday.
if you watch him well.
Of course
Give
he
me a
is.
call.
He watches everything I do.
Me first, though. Will remember the good
I know.
times.
Me and Danny McLaughlin, it's one of the funniest things I've ever seen. You know this, do you know the story?
What's that?
So Duggan's doing his show in Edinburgh and he's having he's having a bad one. He's having a kind of show that Phil writes. He's having
Yeah.
Phil writes the catastrophe shows. But Will had written a good show, and he was having a catastrophe. Unfortunately,
A bad run or just
no,
a
a bad show. I'm
okay.
not besmirching his run,
Okay.
Right.
which was terrible. But I'm not saying that out loud. No,
Not respect his mum. The reviewer's done that for me.
I've never seen one of his shows.
no. So and there's about 8 people in. 2 of them are me and Danny McLaughlin, right? So he's doing his
Perfect.
show, and he's just
Two worst people to have.
Yeah.
but beaming supportively.
No, you weren't. No, you fucking
Not making
weren't.
any noise, just smiling. Not making any noise. They're the worst kind.
You can't not laugh. You can't laugh though when you're the only people laughing, because then you end up looking like those drama students who, yes, I get the Shakespeare reference.
Yeah.
And so he was like doing his show, but it was so funny because he was trying dead hard. He was really going for it, and he was doing all that bit about, I don't have to do this, I don't have to do this. I could have had a career in archaeology. I've got a degree in archaeology. No one else in this room's got a degree in archaeology. So this bloke goes, I have.
Who was that, Danny?
No, this bloke goes, I have. And he goes, no, you haven't. And the bloke goes, I have got a degree in archaeology.
Wow.
And he goes, all right then. And he points to the wall. He goes, go on then, if you're such an expert, what's that then? What kind of rock's that? And he went, you don't need to be an archaeologist to tell you that's a brick. No. And that's when Danny fell off his chair.
That's when he laughed. He laughed then. I fucking got the brick reference. Never mind Shakespeare.
I absolutely love Will Duggan.
Yeah, he's
Oh, it's
great.
great.
Yeah. He's one of the nicest people, isn't he?
He's one of the. He's
Got the worst shoes I've ever seen of anybody.
shoes.
What did he have on yesterday?
It's a
Adidas.
terrible
Till I saw
dress,
yours, mate. Look at them.
What's wrong with these?
Right, all right then.
What's wrong with these boots? See,
nice.
see, Ro had a go at me for wearing boots like this a year and a half ago, and then now he wants to fucking pair.
Not the kid Adam Rose insults. A year and a half down. Who did he nick them off?
Yeah, that was the joke.
They're a bit, what's it then? They're a bit old for you. They'd suit me more than you.
I like them.
Yeah, no, yeah. We
But
should swap.
he's going for like a dark jacket look
Yeah.
recently. He's taking it off.
I've
for
wanted
this.
to get onto to
Jackets.
style and how we dress for a while, but it never gets that way.
Right.
Now we can get into it.
Oh, right, why have you got bones? picked with
No,
me
I've
or
got no
something?
bone to pick with anyone. I'm just interested in people's sartorial
Well,
decisions.
Look, well, we should edit this. That we all stand up stuff, and we'll talk, and then we'll talk doing
as to why we've got what we've got
What we
on.
should do is
All right,
we
well, I
should just
haven't-
all walk through like catwalks.
Yeah.
I haven't
Go
done
over
it.
there, take the recorder out, and we'll do a little soccer AM.
Yeah, I'll talk you through my thought process for tonight.
What was yours, Phil?
I've got one thing that I look good in, this, and when I say good as it gets.
Is that a new shirt?
This used to be Joey Page's shirt.
He's
The
changed his
comedian
image now,
Joey
hasn't he?
Page. He's changed image.
Yeah.
Has he?
Yeah.
And he was having a clear out, and he said, "I've got a shirt I think might suit you." And by God, I think we can all agree. Comment
show me how your
underneath.
career's not going well. And then you can have Joey Page's cast-offs.
They're new jeans, though, aren't they?
Could have been a worse act.
Yeah.
But
They're
the
new jeans as well.
They look new.
these are
They're like-
TK. Nice,
okay.
then.
Well, I've talked. So these are TK.
Right.
So they were the only one without a tag
Talk
on.
us through your entire outfit from your haircut down to your...
Haircut is the only one. I did it myself.
Right?
Really?
When you've got this little hair, why would you
what you
pay
do?
anyone for the because it used
So
to make.
what do you do?
To be honest,
Well,
yours isn't too
well, I
dissimilar
used to-
yet.
Yeah,
I used
I
to
know.
pay.
He's just had a
I was
trim.
thinking
He's
that.
had the Ellis.
Yeah.
You are at the point, though, where you need to go all off.
Oh, you do this all the time just because you're like...
No, you
He
do.
wants you in the WhatsApp group,
Patrick
mate.
Vieira head.
He wants you in the
do.
WhatsApp
I'm not
group.
Pete Otway.
There's a time
You
to
can't
scalp.
groom me.
Mate, you'll regret it.
No, I'm not. I'm only
Right,
there.
that's-
I'm a couple of years away from that. And when that day comes...
Really?
Yeah, this has been like this for years.
This
That's
has
not a
ta-
good thing.
This started like this at about 26, 25.
Yeah.
Listen, you both
And
need
it's
to
taken
scalp.
this long.
You both need to
Oh,
scalp.
mate, you've got no hair till about there.
Yeah.
I've got about 6 inches there.
No, you haven't.
I have.
You haven't.
You're obsessed with other men. You're
I am.
like,
I'm men's hair. I
Being
am.
tall, you can't see the real
Honestly, like,
problem here.
listen.
it's a kink.
The Zinedine
Well,
Zidane.
Leaning over to pick something up.
Listen, going bald is horrible. Being bald is fantastic. Once you accept it and
I've
scalp
never-
it,
Easier to
it's
shower.
fantastic.
I've never been bothered about going, but I
I'm
quite
not.
liked the
I
Nicolas
like the bit of hair
Cage
I've
bit.
got.
I like the
I
look.
like it.
Don't get me wrong, I'd strengthen the borders. If I had the money to plug it up, I wouldn't go turn up one day with a fringe started here and just go, "Hey guys," and
Oh, I
try
would.
to see who turns around
Oh, I
first.
would.
Leo
Like, what the
Kearse
fuck?
did it, didn't he?
Yeah,
Jimmy
yeah.
Carr
Turkey
has.
head.
Yeah, well, a lot of
Jimmy
people
Carr's
do.
gone full.
The only problem with it though is
Yeah.
it goes again. So it's like when, they won't give a false hip to anyone under 50 because you need to do it
I
again
got
after
one.
20 years.
I got one.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't give a false hip to anyone under 50. 'cause
If
you need to do it again
if
after
you went
20
local,
years.
you'd get one, wouldn't
Yeah.
you? Big Bobby T, one in a hip.
Yeah.
Just for you, Bobby. Go on, get your kicks off.
Where'd you get your hip from? Yeah. Big ol'
Back of a
lips.
lorry.
Yeah.
Big ol' lips. Big ol' lips. And I tell you what,
Yeah.
they're great ones.
Yeah, ask for Bobby.
Yeah. Tell him Bobby taxi driver sent you.
Tell him Bobby.
Big Bobby T said you'd be sound.
Yeah.
A little picture of you like they've
Yeah,
got John Thompson in my local Chinese. Like
Yeah. John Thompson's had a thingy.
head.
Yeah, he's had him taken out of there and put that on there.
Yeah, but it eventually goes again. So you just need to
Yeah,
think
Wayne
about it.
Rooney's gone bald twice, hasn't he?
Yeah, you need to do it every 10 to 15 years.
Yeah,
I'll
you
have a
know.
look because I live around the corner from John Thompson. I saw him again the other day. Well, he loved this thing. I went, bloody hell. I went, hey, I saw him in summer. And I went, bloody, I don't know about cold feet, John, but I've got hot feet. And he really liked that.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't know
So
who
do
I
I
am.
have to clip that one.
And then I saw him
11
yesterday.
minutes.
And I got to say, hey, cold feet, hey, talk about cold feet.
Did you get it wrong like that?
Yeah.
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 And he
You
was
should
like,
seen him in Alton and gone, they're just about right.
yeah.
Goldilocks feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on for that one. He was like going, who are you? I go, we gigged once at XS Milan 12 years ago.
Oh.
Do you remember, John? I did that
So
bit about
look-
the owl.
Talk us through your
Right, yeah,
outfit.
yeah.
the whole thing.
Okay, well, I'll
So
be-
where's the jacket from?
The jacket, I have 5 identical jackets. This is one from a vintage shop in Sheffield. I got it for £35.
Do you
Probably
do you really
about
have 5 identical
3-4
jackets,
years
yeah?
ago. Sorry?
Do you really have 5 identical jackets?
Yeah, I'm just like a cartoon character.
No, because that's
Just
like...
look the same.
That's
No,
how,
you
That's how
don't.
fat people buy clothes, like fat lads. Just like something that fits. That's
But
kind
I'm-
of all.
And
do you know-
Orthodox Jewish lads.
Let's get them all in the same colour.
Well, it's because I'm so
Different
lanky in the arms that
You've not got 5 of them.
I can't. In the 70s, the build seems to have been very stocky with
Yeah.
short arms, so it's really hard to get a brown leather jacket,
Right.
original one, to fit. And even then, you've got to pull the fabric out right to the end there. So that was it. £35. There we are.
What's
it
the
needs-
lining like inside? Because
Well, it does
been
have
bad
the
sometimes.
It's not. This is
That's not a bad one.
deteriorating. But that is, you've got the option of putting on a bit of a fleece. For people back home who are watching on YouTube, there's a zip there, so you can put a fleecy lining in for winter.
So it should have come with an extra thing, but it wasn't because it was second hand from the charity.
So should it have come like quilted, or should it come with like one of them?
It should have
an
come
optional.
Like them levers with the sheep thing on. I don't like them. I think you go leather or go like get coat like yours that you showed us before, or go leather. Don't
Go
don't
leather
try
or
and do
go
both.
home.
Yeah,
Go bald or go home.
Yeah.
What, you wouldn't
He's
go?
very decisive, isn't he?
I am.
You wouldn't
Go
go
in
leather
between.
with a fur collar?
No,
Why not?
I just don't like the look. I think it's one or the other. It's like the same reason I don't like people to go to chip. You know, they're half chips, half rice.
Yeah.
I think fucking grow up.
I think it's very Eastern
make a
European
decision.
gangster from all the films I see. They often have leather with a little furry coat.
Yeah, I don't like it.
But I only watch like.
You like mixing the streams there as well, aren't you? Because you've gone for cow and sheep.
Yeah.
That's like you've gone to a multi-roast buffet.
Yeah, and then you've got a pair of trotters on your feet. Taking them all out.
Crocodile shoes.
Crocodile shoes, yeah.
So
Emu purse.
Where's the emu purse?
Got it all.
Do that emu purse.
No, I wasn't doing that. I was doing holding the purse. Oh, bloody hell.
What's an emu purse?
It's a purse made from an emu's face. I don't know what it is. Emu is they use the fabric. Is it ostrich?
The bladder
I'm thinking
of an emu.
I don't know.
I think it's ostrich I'm thinking of.
So where's the shirt from? I like that.
Joey
Page's wardrobe.
Page.
That
Joey
shirt looks
Page's
like-
bin bags.
Adults mindful colouring books, doesn't it?
Yeah. Is that what's considered paisley or not? Or am I completely wrong in that?
That is a paisley
That's sort of
swirl.
a pattern.
That's a
I'd
paisley
say
pattern,
it's
yeah.
the design, yeah, but
Yeah.
you'd imagine it more with the.
Very pretty
Sort of
green.
pastely
sort of thing.
Yeah, it's
colours,
nice,
isn't
isn't it? It's like a David Shrigley paisley.
It's not. I always often look at like a Rorschach thing and sort of just see death and
Is Joey Page a tall man?
God's penis and things. What?
I don't think I've ever gigged with. Is he tall?
Oh,
Yeah,
is he?
he has the hat on.
Yeah. He is in heels. I don't know.
His
He's
emu
about
purse.
he's about 5'11", isn't he?
You're like 6 what?
6'2".
He's got a short body though. He's all leg him.
Short
Yeah.
body. Yeah,
He's
I
all
used to-
leg.
It's weird.
That works then for you. doesn't
It
it?
freaked
Obviously,
everyone
I've
out.
got a
We
big
went.
body, me.
We went on the Alton Towers on. I think it was
Were you
Queen
too tall to
Stag
ride
Do.
this ride?
I was too tall. But it was that thing when the photos came in. Everyone was like, "Why is Phil the same height as Graham?" And that I went because I'm all legs. And so I started doing it on stage as a thing,
Right.
going,
Yeah.
"Look, he's 5'8", I'm 6'2", and then we put 2 chairs on the stage. We sit down.
Right.
Everyone would be like, "They thought it was a magic
Yeah.
trick."
Yeah.
because
Your
you're the same
femur is
height.
your femur is your indicator of height.
Is
When
it?
babies are born and that, and footballers, they measure the femurs, measure the wrists. And
Right.
you know, like Jesuit priests say, "Show me the boy and I'll give you the man," and all
Yeah.
that. They go, "Show me your femur." football coaches say, "Show me your femur." And
What's your feeling?
No, mine just said,
That
"You
one,
sit
that
over there,
One.
Phil.
Right, your thigh.
Don't get involved."
yeah, your thigh bone is connected to your.
So what? The size of the
Well,
thigh bone will
it's
indicate
not
how
my
tall
bone
you might
anymore.
be.
Yeah, like a puppy.
So the ratio
Big
of
paws,
you.
yeah.
Interesting. 'Cause I'm long body, me, short legs. Only like a 31-inch leg, but I'm 6'2".
God, to imagine if we get
31
really
inch
fat.
leg, 6'2".
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Your body and my legs would be unstoppable.
Take over the
That's the
world.
best child
Just
line
need
ever.
someone. Just need someone else's fringe.
Your
his
body and
fringe?
my legs.
Yeah,
What's his fringe? Get the best of us.
Bloody hell.
I
I've
don't
got to
know.
say, my glasses will be all right as well in that.
Yeah, Justin's career. Fucking hell, we've got the perfect
See them
comic.
glasses? They're
No,
for
no.
a piece.
I thought you were going to say
I
charisma.
didn't want to pick this.
It's part of it, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
part of it.
So
What about
you,
yours? What
What am I wearing?
We haven't
So-
got through him yet.
You
Oh, that's most of it.
you had one of the
TK Maxx.
best lines. It's not so much a line as an observation about
Socks.
fat lads and fat women I've ever heard. Where it's so true. Fat lads always have great shoes
Because you know they
because
fit.
the only things that fit, and fat women always have boss bags because
they fit.
the only thing they can go in and go, yeah, I'll have that.
Yeah.
It's the only time
It's
you can
nice
go
to
in
go
the
in,
shop
yeah, and have to
and
try
go,
it on.
I'll have that, yeah.
So
when
these trainers are brand new today
Puma.
because I was in Bolton and I had fabric trainers on and my feet were wet through. So I had to go and buy some new trainers with that wet.
That's nice.
These jeans are new. These jeans are made in Hebden Bridge.
A maid in Hebden Bridge.
Yeah, sell Heb Troco. Give them a shout. Boss
Nice and
lads.
local, yeah. Not sponsored.
Big shout out
And
to
did you swap your
Wranglers.
jeans because they were wet as well? Why did you buy new jeans?
No. I bought I had these on.
Right.
So these are like
Right.
selvage denim.
They tailor made.
They're not tailor made, no. But they're a big waist and a short leg.
Right. Okay.
Jacket is
Marxies.
A worker jacket.
Yeah, I seen that at Marxies the other week.
Marxies.
Nice.
I love that.
you had a black one as
It's
well?
funny. Mick said the same
Got
thing
loads.
that some people go up to and go, from such and such thing website. And he's like, yeah. He doesn't like it. Same sort of build. He's like, you have to, he's like, yeah, it is.
No, because I was in Marcy's for a shirt for my lad's christening.
Let's go.
And because I'd put up too much lockdown weight on, so I put the normal shirt.
Didn't visit your tailor.
A little bit too tight, wasn't it? So I had to go to Marcy's, rushing by.
Come back with 1,900 buttons on the shirt down to your knees.
I used to say that, you're too fat that when you're ironing your shirt halfway through, you think, why am I ironing bedding? You have to get your mate in from next door to help you fold.
I've seen when I was at my
Do
biggest.
not crease ones now, Justin, just so you don't feel bad about yourself.
When I was at my biggest and I had some of my t-shirts, I was thinking, oh, this is too fucking big. It's like, this is too on the fucking maiden, and it's just like, you can't fit anything else on. It's just like, nah, mate, I got it.
Problem is when you're fat and you buy bigger and bigger and bigger clothes, they never look good on you.
No,
You shouldn't buy things that are too big for you.
My theory on it is, when you're fat, you don't dress well because the message you're sending out to the universe is you don't buy your best clothes when you're the biggest, do you? Because you're going to go, I'll dress shit
when
to
I
lose
weight,
it.
and
then you
I'll
realise, then 15 years later, you've gone, I've never dressed well.
The problem with being fat and not being big, because I'm not big, I'm just fat.
Right.
Is you can't, nothing you can
You're not small, you're not tall, but you're not small, or you're not like short. What's the
reckon
word for not broad?
if I lost a lot of weight, I'd be a little person.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm broad shoulder. I don't know.
That's what I mean. You're not
Justin got
broad
mugged
either,
again. He's never looked better. I don't know what's going on.
But when you buy the problem with t-shirts is that it's not a problem fitting across there. It's the length of them. They ride up over your belly.
That's the worst.
Yeah, you've got
very common
standby
problem.
tug down, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm always on belly watch now.
I watch your clips and I'm like, I look at him and I go, there's a man after my own gut.
You should paint, before you come out, paint your stomach the same colour as your t-shirt, and this won't happen.
What's your view on fat shaming in this regard? Are you to or for it? Because he was saying... You were saying that you fuck everyone that didn't fat shame you.
I blame everyone else,
Yeah.
Stop telling me I look good or I carry it well.
And I said it's because...
Just call me a fat cunt.
Who are these people telling Robbie looks good? I've never seen it.
The worst thing is if you go on a diet and you lose 2 stone, right? You do that quite quickly when you're big.
Yeah.
You lose 2 stone quick. And people go, oh, you're looking great. And then the jeans, you're a bit loose on the jeans and the shit. And then you start thinking you're great, and then you give up.
And it goes all back on because you get too confident.
Yeah.
I've got a big old beer belly on the go.
Oh, shut up, Phil.
No, I have. Not trying to do...
You haven't. You haven't got a big
when
beer
you
belly.
see me naked...
You haven't got a big beer belly. I've seen
not a big beer belly. You're
If
just not in
I'm not
shape.
gonna... It doesn't look good with a skinny frame, what's here. But then I was doing that thing of going, I'll do some exercise.
Some Men in Black.
Yeah, but I do exercise, right? And then I do a little bit of weights and I go, that looks all right. And then I go, all right. And you've got to keep it up.
I'm the same.
I'm just go back to the
lose a bit of weight,
arms.
because I'm naturally quite like narcissistic. As soon as I lose a little bit of weight, I just
naturally narcissistic.
Yeah. As soon as I lose a bit of weight,
it's not your fault, mate. It's not your fault.
I'm naturally a wife beater. I'm just naturally.
I'm a natural cunt. What can I say?
What can I say? I naturally murder people. It's in my DNA.
A natural narcissist. Fucking hell.
Because of that,
you've said some shite on this podcast. You really have. Yesterday, he fucking said, name something you're not great at, and he couldn't fucking do it. He couldn't.
No, it wasn't.
Was what he come out with, and then he goes, give me 18 months, and I'll be good at it anyway.
I was good at drawing as a kid. It was Will Duggan said, is there anything you don't think you could be great at?
Yeah.
And there's nothing.
I think there's things that you could be great at.
Longley did have a funny line though. Name something you couldn't do. Try and pass the Mackies.
Yeah, I can't. There's very little things I can't think of something I would.
You're very
competitive.
competitive.
Yeah, I am.
I think you're nearly as competitive as I am.
I reckon I'm more competitive than you.
Do you think that? Okay, well, so physically there will be limitations on this for now.
Yeah, but that's what
You'd think.
Hence why I don't think there's anything I couldn't be great at.
Well, what you mean? You could get into the shape required.
Yeah, pretty much.
Do that,
Obviously
and then
not the
we'll
Olympics,
ask you again.
Well, that's just a stupid argument. Because then he was asking me, is there anything?
All right, then. Well, I could be great at everything as well if I had a different.
Yeah, but you don't fully believe that. I fully believe it. Look,
then you need help.
Speaking to a natural narcissist,
then you really do need help.
Yeah, because you think you could cure your own natural narcissism.
Yeah, there we go.
No, I'd find it very hard because, yeah.
Have you always had this outlook?
No, I think it's just you know what it was? I was a fucking loser in school.
So he had to believe it. There was nothing left
And I
otherwise.
think it's one of them fake it till you make it. And I made it, and I made it too far now. I've gone too far. It's like, so I was
You know
a
what? I'm gonna start
loser in
doing
school, went to college, my life turned around. And since then, I've just been I don't know, I've just got
Straight
this.
up killing it.
Yeah, I've just, like, even when I go to the gym and lift weights, go through my head. You're fucking gorgeous, like shoulders down. If you can sort out shoulders down, you're fucking
Are
stunning.
you blind as well as fat?
Listen, Justin,
Actually, no.
you
I
look
wanna
there.
say-
I'm very pretty. I'm very pretty,
I want to
man.
go to the gym you're going at because I bet they're fucking rank, the people that go there. If you can look around there and say, I'm gorgeous.
Well, the problem
I don't even think you're going into a gym. I think you're going into some weird
Shoulders up,
fucking,
Phil. Shoulders up.
some weird
Where you
fucking
going?
I'm a very
meeting.
pretty man.
Burns Hospital.
I'm a very pretty man.
Get him a lift.
Hey, that's not the gym. That's the Christie. What's he doing?
I was worried I'd gone too far.
Oh dear.
That's right.
Yeah. Or in the burns victim.
hospice.
Phil in the burn, not in the burns victim.
Fucking hell. It's a good job my mate's 90% burns. I can get away with this.
We thought he was here to give presents to the kids. Christmas.
You've met him, haven't you?
Yeah. He's stocky. He's fucking
Yeah, he
solid.
smashes the gym. My mate saying, good job I've got a mate who's 90% burns. I can get away with these jokes.
He's on the job.
Anyone pulls us, I'll just get him to do a little video.
How
for
did he
me.
get them?
He was in a house fire when he was 3.
Why would you ask that?
I'm interested.
That's never going to be a great end to
No,
that
but
story.
they're pretty brutal with him because when we were at the christening, his mate, I thought that's a bit much. So they're having a photo and he's got the little baby's jacket and he's just gone like this with this label which says "Keep away from fire." Put it over his fire's fucking ear. Has he seen that photo yet? Has he seen it?
So he saw the label like 2 seconds later.
Oh, did he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
fucking
told you that his
brutal.
mate's 90% burn. How did that happen?
Well,
That's never going to be a great story, is it?
I know, but it's just such a
You know what?
such
One very
a
positive outcome out of
successful
it.
burn. 90%.
Well, do you know what the 10% is?
Well, I'd have got out of the situation after 20. I reckon.
It's 10% is all right, Jacob Rees-Mogg. Fucking hell. His 10% is his crotch because he had a wet nappy on. So he's got he's like 90% burns, just got this big massive
dick.
perfect
Yeah.
dick.
Jesus Christ.
Big, a lot of
Gets
glory.
gets out whenever he can. Any opportunity, just gets his knob out. Like, just,
I bet he loves glory holes then. There you go.
I think he looks not looking at it himself. So I think
He likes a
probably the
milking
glory hole, he can't
table.
see
He
it.
likes a milking table.
Yeah.
But it's like the thing that takes his trunks off.
Yeah, that's what it's like. It's just like da-da.
Oh,
When-
God. So
right,
he was
hang
like-
on.
Whenever
Your
he
natural
shaves, he
narcissism.
shaves it now. Whenever he talks to
does he?
girls,
Probably had loads of hair.
he finds a
One thing
reason.
he had going for him,
Yeah.
loads of hair. He went, you need to get rid of that,
Yeah,
lad.
yeah.
it's
Get
gone.
rid of the hair.
Getting a bit
It's
old
gone.
for that jacket now,
Yeah.
90 degrees.
He's under Bobby's wing now. It's scalped it. When he starts with a new girlfriend or partner, the dick comes out early. Like there'll be a reason for the dick pic, nice and early. He'll send the funny one. Go, sorry, I meant to send that to the lads. Like googly, just to let them know what's.
I bet it's his
going
passport
on.
photo.
Oh, mate, if I had one that size, it'd be fucking mine. I'd never have pants on if I had one that big.
Would you take 90% burns all over your body for a nice big dick?
Nah.
Oh,
Nah.
Now,
What percentage
now,
would you go?
now, or like from.
All right. Well, if he could,
Like I've had a good innings now. Like I'm
No,
married,
come
I'm
on.
sound, I'm settled. It'd probably be anything to give to my wife if I was to do that now.
Yeah.
ask your mate if he doesn't mind answering. Don't pressure him. Would he swap 10% burns just on his dick?
Right. I'll tell you.
Right.
I can
so
tell you
you're
now.
saying so
Reverse it.
Reverse
Yeah.
it.
the dick is
I'll tell you now. The answer's no.
He wouldn't.
No.
Well, he's been that. I think he was 3, wasn't he? So he's
Yeah.
never really known. Not that I
Yeah.
know him anyway, but I'm just speaking like I know him. But like,
Well,
if
he's
he's
met him
3,
once. He actually quite likes, was he? Because he thinks it's another
Recognise him,
chance
don't
to get at me.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
how did we get onto that one?
I don't know.
We're talking about you being a
Because you
natural
don't have a
narcissist.
plan.
Because you didn't like the fact that I
Good job we
found
got the
myself
second
attractive.
camera working because I need to fucking.
So where's
You don't
your
like the
clothes
fact that
from
I
then,
found
Bobby?
myself attractive. Where's my what?
Your clothes from?
Well, I do this because Wazzy dresses up. I dress down.
You're dressing in the same stuff near enough.
It's this.
I'm wearing
you ever been?
trackies.
big containers outside Asda. You have to force them open a bit, don't you, Bobby?
Well, these are me driving trainees.
You're driving trainees.
We work trainees. Just a bit of night trackies, a nice bright Nike yellow jumper, and a little Next green t-shirt underneath. I have in classic fatty. I just buy most of the clothes I wear out the house. Like if I'm going to anything, I like to dress down for this. Like it's a nothing thing.
Yeah.
If I'm going to anything, is a white or black tee, and then some form of jacket or
no milk.
And just a normal pair of jeans, black or denim
white
jeans,
or black tee,
and a nice pair of shoes.
What
nice
kind of jeans do you wear?
Levi's.
What do you have to get them from a special shop or?
No, I get them from Levi's.
Yeah.
The American Levi's.
Yeah. What weight are you?
I fucking love American shops. Go in there, come out a medium. It's fucking fantastic. What waist am I?
Go in there, triple XL.
Probably about 40, 42, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I wear them quite low, like just above my arse and
your knees.
Fucking Mary Poppins bed.
Just round one calf.
Dresses like he's having a shit and the Amazon man's come.
Someone says, "What's your style?"
Still a 38-inch waist.
Yeah.
What waist
Come
are you?
in.
Me.
Hand over your dick.
These.
I need to take a photograph. No, mate. No. This is not a safe space, ironically.
Take one of my calves, my best bit.
These are a 34, but they're lying.
Right.
Like, there's no way these. I'm a 34. You sit me in if you sit me in a 34 suit pant, it's fucking over. There's no way they're fitting.
Yeah.
But these are 34. They got a bit of give in the waist and everything.
What was your biggest?
30. I would say 38. I had a pair of Next jeans that were 38 slim fit, which I've got it.
These are 42. These.
Are they?
28-inch leg.
And you still turn them off?
They come turned up.
Do they?
Yeah.
Did you have you
42,
always been a
28.
turn up?
That's almost square, isn't it?
I used to do a joke when if that was the other way around, how fit would I be?
Yeah.
Have you always been a fan of a turn up or?
Necessarily so.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never really taken jeans to be turned up.
Right.
You know, having them adjusted.
Yeah.
Right.
But my mate, he'll go and buy a pair of jeans that he really likes and they're a really nice fit. But they're slightly not right. So he goes to like Mr. Stitchy, whatever.
Right.
And has like an inch here and tucked in at the knee a little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
I think if
Paul Home, he does that.
All right.
Yeah.
Does it?
Shout out Paul
I've
Holm.
never gone to have. I've had the odd jacket changed.
Yeah.
Like again, fucking for me, Captain Lanko brought the arms out a bit, but never anything else.
I had a shirt handmade.
I have jeans. Sometimes.
Handmade
shirts from Frank Rostron.
Let's not go on. Let's not go into handmade.
And I bought this shirt from Frank Rostron in Manchester, and because I was sick of like doing corporates and stuff. That I was sick of doing corporates.
Me too, mate.
Here we go.
Done one
VAT
and had to leave through the
I'm not feeling awkward in the shirt, so I went to go and get a black crepe shirt made.
Yeah.
It was expensive, but I was look after it and I keep it and all that.
Do you not fluctuate weight though? So it's like
that's what I mean about buying that shirt.
I don't really
size.
fluctuate.
Yeah.
I go down a bit. I never go. I'm at sort of like I'm under my heaviest at the minute.
Right.
So I wouldn't buy clothes. I'm not buying a lot of clothes now.
Yeah.
In your head, are you now going, this is it now?
No, I'm trying to lose weight.
Right, so you are going to go.
18.
Right.
No, I'm not, but I'm thinking I'm going to.
Yeah,
like,
fat lads always do. Like,
yeah, you always do, but like
I'm convinced
in your head, you have
once we get into more of a routine and I can start going back to the gym, but it's just like.
But anyway, I bought this shirt. But then, like, say this. So I tried it on, and it finished there.
Fucking hell!
And he went, I don't know what's going on there. I went, well, that's not right, is it? It's made to measure. He went, well, it's I measured it. I went.
Didn't go to a shirt and tailor in Liverpool, did you? On our first episode, I told the story. I got a wedding suit. Done me a 14-inch zip.
Mate, you still need to bring them kecks in.
I can't have had them fixed.
And he took them back and he got a 12-inch one, did you?
Took them back and he literally got out of the 12. I was like, oh, fuck it.
A 14-inch zip?
For me wedding.
That's so funny, man.
How big is 14 inches? That's about that.
The biggest pizza.
From my belly button to my Gucci it went. Just like, fuck it.
Why?
I know.
Because he'd obviously fucked up the measuring, hadn't he, sort of thing? And
I said he got the measurements wrong with his pizza order. And he's got 6-inch zip, 14-inch
he's done it on the back of a pizza hut menu.
I wanted Justin and brought it back 12-inch.
Yeah.
Did you wear it for your wedding?
Well, what more can you do?
I wore them for the actual ceremony on the beach and then never worn them again.
On the beach?
I had them fixed and then they were still wearing a great fit because there wasn't so much fabric and all that.
Did you just say that?
Yeah.
He's made a whale joke, He's made a whale joke.
I tried to do it on the
You
slide.
fucking hack.
Yeah, but
This is why you two can't sit next to each
And
other.
I forgot I've got a microphone going right into your ear.
Yeah, that's why I said, but
Yeah. Doesn't matter when you whisper.
Hey, sorry, put your back in.
I know it wasn't. I'm not proud of it. But which beach did you get married on?
In Sri Lanka.
Nice.
Remember that tsunami?
My wife come out of it bone dry. Behind me the whole time.
Your wife was born dry at your wedding?
hey.
I remember your wedding. I remember the sort of
Do you mean the party?
the pictures and it's a big part of your life, wasn't it, your wedding? It's almost like you couldn't believe it. Like you was chuffed.
I don't think there's any pictures that I've shared.
No, I've seen pictures of you in your wedding gear and that.
You've seen pictures of me probably in my wedding suit, the odd picture.
I associate you with getting married.
Great.
When did you get married?
Fucking hell. 2014.
That when he was 14.
I know.
That's why he went to Sri Lanka.
This is about time.
Well,
or
that's there.
No, 2014 got married.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, cool.
Have you been married, Phil?
No. One day.
Day
One day.
more.
I'd love to be. I reckon I'd be a good dad,
Another day,
a good husband. But I'm 40 now, so.
You think you'd be a good dad and husband?
Yeah, I reckon so. Okay. I'd be a good dad. I mean, I
Got to
wouldn't be
back
there a
yourself,
lot,
haven't you, Bobby?
but it'll be good.
You have got to back
Be the
yourself.
greatest dad in the world.
I saw a cup today that said it was a gift in a charity shop that obviously no one had ever used, and it was greatest teaching assistant in the world. I found that. I don't know what.
Did you buy it?
I know. I
to
took a
him.
picture. Took a picture of it, which I'll never post. Do you ever do that? Take pictures of things on signs that you go, "I'll tweet this." Or
Yeah.
just can't be arsed.
And when you come back to it, you're like, that was shit. I don't know why
Glad you never did
To
that.
get the likes, isn't it?
Yeah. This will really.
I took a picture of a driving instructor the other day. I was behind him in traffic. He had a telly on. Yeah. I thought, I can't.
Actually watching telly or just like rolling adverts?
No, the telly was on.
Whilst there was a lesson going on.
No, on his own, just driving down the road.
Amazing.
Yeah,
I
well,
thought, I can't post this photo because I'm driving as well.
yeah.
driving instructors.
I was a passenger in my friend's American vehicle when I saw this. I do, but it's that thing about it. If you see something, you go, "This is." I saw really in London. I thought it looked great for an image. You know, like some comics are just great at posting. Like Glenn Moore's really funny on Twitter, and he sees a sign. I go, I can do that. And I saw there was a KFC, but they put a sign above it for a dental care centre just above the Colonel's head that was obviously upstairs. And I was like, dental care, then a picture of the Colonel. This is great. And then I didn't know what to do with it. I couldn't word it right.
I've seen this toilet. This toilet's out of order.
Right.
I thought I could, but I never got round to it.
Yeah. Why? What's it done?
Yeah, that's the
Let
one.
your sister down.
Yeah,
That used to be my first set.
was it?
One of them. It was something was out of order. It was something shit. There was one. Oh God, it's still up. It's still online.
You say your first set?
Yeah,
I didn't even know you'd ever had a set.
I have a set, mate. I'm back.
Are you calling the?
I'm
the
doing
camera
sets.
Back now
Are you?
Yeah, I'm doing sets
for Ruffle.
all over, mate. Doing funky lol shack.
Fat
I'm
penguin.
trying to move into sets now because I thought there's no point coming back and doing MCing again.
What do you mean coming back? Where did you go?
Well, I went with all you lot to a band till lockdown.
Oh right.
Why don't you just MC but just have video?
I don't
of it?
enjoy it anymore.
Right.
Because I know I can do it. There's nothing, not to be arrogant. I'm like fucking natural narcissist over there. But I know I can MC most rooms. I know
You're a manufactured narcissist, aren't you? You've
Yeah,
worked
I
on
am.
it.
Yeah,
No,
I
you've
have,
not
worked
I
on
have
it.
to work hard at this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just thought there's no point going back and doing the same. So I thought I would just push myself because I write hour shows every year in Edinburgh.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'll just
But they're not
focus
for
on
like
doing
clubs
that.
though, are they?
You're never going back, are
No,
you?
but no, I did my last ever show. I am going back next year.
Fucking.
He's calling it the last ever
Au
show.
revoir 2, au revoir.
Oh, wow.
Farewell. And I mean it this time.
Bonjour.
I promise, if you come, I will stop.
Yeah. All right then. All right then.
But,
Funds and games free. This time it's for adults.
yeah. This time we won't fuck it up. What was I saying? I think, my first ever set was puns.
Was it?
It was awful.
You
Someone
did
put it
that,
online.
didn't you, in your last show?
I played a clip from it, and it was the most painful thing. I didn't realise how painful it would be. I'd do a joke going, I'll talk you through the process. And I'd start analysing. I'd do a Rodney Trotter lookalike comment at the top when I had a fringe. It was fucking so painful. And then I'd do a joke of like, I was in there trying to wash my hands before I came in. It went, caution hot water. I went, all right then, hot water, you have the right to remain silent.
I like that.
Yeah, and then there was a stuff about making soup.
Yeah.
Should I bring it back?
It's just like... It's like the same with the out of order thing. It's like,
Oh, man.
I used to do the little deer
I
one.
like puns though.
Yeah, I'm not a pun man myself. I need to feel pain.
You're not a natural comedian though. You're just naturally narcissistic.
yeah. It's like stand-up needed you, and you're like, oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking hell. You fucking man.
Another industry needs saving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, I've got to go into X Factor and win that now? Be asked.
Those films where they have to get like a team together and they're like walking through the prison, the toughest guy. Bobby T, you're needed back on the circuit. Get yourself to Leeds and do
dusts off the KFC things on his chest. I'm off to prison.
Someone goes, I only had that because I was on my teeth and upstairs.
Excellent work.
Would it be good if you just did an Edinburgh show where you just like named everything, where you just did like went call back?
Yeah.
You'll have missed that.
Yeah.
Some of you will have missed that.
Yeah.
You see, pathos.
Oh, you know what I hate when you see somebody doing stand up and
Yeah, I hate that as well. For about the last 4 years.
you know you hate when you see somebody doing stand up and they refer to the sort of like in bits, you know, like just the code of language that we use. It's not that exciting.
Well, like, rule of three.
Yeah. Oh, God, that was a terrible pullback and reveal.
I to this day barely even know what any of them are, so I feel like I can't be...
They're not anything.
I think I do a callback, but I hate the fact that I do it.
Why?
It's just a
What
funny
do you think a
line.
callback is?
Well, obviously, when you reference something back to what you mentioned earlier, and
There's nothing wrong with that. That's good.
I know,
The
but I
thing
just
that
don't like
people
any of the...
Depends why you
don't
do it.
realise in comedy, a lot of people, is that like, I did a whole Edinburgh show about,
I like how the room went silent there with Fizz.
Yeah, Fizz.
Fizz.
That was the old name. That was the old circuit name.
Phil
Fizz
I call
Ellis.
myself Fizzy Logic.
Phil is about to impart some wisdom.
Come on, then.
Three lads come.
I reckon that's what I do at Mock the Week. If I ever got to that mic in the middle, I'd be just panicking.
Haven't you photograph?
Haven't you got a story for us, Phil?
Things are coming.
I panicked. But what a lot of people seem to do, which I find funny, is like you say, they go, oh, call back, or they go, do you know what that means? That's referencing something. Do you not get that? Or all these things. You go, no one gives a shit. They want you to make them laugh. But we've all forgotten along the way, because you've seen a comic you like Stuart Lee is great at doing show, because I love Stuart Lee. Watch his shows, the TV show in particular was great, and he'd do all these things. People go, oh, that's what people want. You go, no, if you're doing a club, you can't just keep blaming them for not getting your stuff.
Yeah, because he's doing that to his audience. There's a difference.
Yeah,
But I see people just...
It's the same comics you like very famous Bobby T saying, you play the comics, I'll play the crowd, we'll see who comes out on top. It's fucking...
I'm sure that wasn't...
This is another moment you've had there.
Yeah.
You fucking...
Another famous Bobby T.
T.
Was it Benjamin Franklin? No, I think it was Bobby T. It was said.
Yeah, answer to question 20. This is for the keg of Moretti. Who said...
Here's a clue. He's naturally narcissistic.
I bet you put a blue plaque outside your fucking house.
I've just realised something. As well, that you've got a 28 inside leg. And
no,
a
31.
All right.
You've got a 28 inside leg.
If I had your pants on, that'd be half my inside leg. That 14-inch zip.
Yeah, it's a big fucking zip.
Yeah.
It's like,
huge.
it's fucking ridiculous. It's to the gooch, innit?
It was.
Oh, you should bring them in one.
Well, I've had them fixed now, but I think there is photos where people have gone, like I've told me mates before the wedding, because literally I picked up like...
Would you not look at them, though, if you make clothes?
No, 'cause I know.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't
You were
get
doing
me...
a striptease for your new wife. She'd be asleep.
We could get into this again if we wanted, just to go with loads of jokes about the zip.
We've done the 14-inch zip. Yeah, so at my wedding, there's probably photos where the lads have gone, go on, unzip it, and I've gone, okay, that just like fucking all the way. So there's probably I'll have to find the photos.
Some bloke comes out with a thing, you know.
Yeah, it's like Total Recall.
Some Sri Lankan who found his way in through my pants. Smuggled the Sri Lankan back.
Whereabouts in Sri Lanka did you get married?
Ngombo, I think it's called, just down for Colombo.
You just made that up.
Yeah. Well, was
Gombo just down from Colombo.
Was he doing the service? One more thing. Do you take this one?
I've been to
Bongo just down from Colombo.
Candy and up to the tea plantations and all that.
We went to the Big Brother's Temple of the Tooth. The Big
Yeah,
Brother's
that's a candy. Yeah.
Yeah, we went to the...
Bullshit, innit? Buddha's tooth is inside this casket.
Yeah.
One of Buddha's teeth is inside this casket. They built a fucking big thing. Drums.
Fucking loads of stairs you've got to climb up to get there.
Look at that.
Look,
That's what you remember.
Yeah, fucking I'll knock Buddha's teeth out when I get up the top of that cunt. Fucking sweating.
Buddha's tooth was there, but it isn't anymore. That big Bobby T's been there.
Hey! Talking about your teeth. Look how many teeth are here. Hundreds on this zip.
You lied to me. You told me there's a slide down.
Yeah, went to one of them. Went to like an elephant, sort of, where they look after them and like, because they've been treated poorly, and then probably come home and gone, I think they abused them as well, actually, and you've gone, oh well, fuck's sake.
I bet they stopped on the way out. Didn't they? Thought one was getting out.
What'd you say? Sorry,
Madam Helga's stereophonic song. Madam Helga, yeah, it's there. It's a rock and roll place anyway.
He's made another one.
I was doing it as a joke. I was doing it as a callback.
When did you go to Sri Lanka?
About 2014.
You at my wedding?
I went meeting this woman who just got married. She couldn't get turned on unless you had like noises. Well, yeah, about 2014.
Yeah. I was doing Sri Lanka, then I went to the Maldives. Nice. The Maldives, incredible.
There's a lot of Mozzies there or not?
The Maldives? No, is it?
I heard that it looks all nice, but then some people moan about the fact that there's so many, but it's like
none in the Maldives. There wasn't. It was sensational. Like, it was the best place I've ever been.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
What I found about being in Sri Lanka is that it was really nice, and because I was working, I was making a program for the travel company. It was really nice, and we were staying in some nice places. But then you look out the window, and it's just absolute the worst poverty.
No,
it makes you.
Our hotel was right on the beach.
Like when you're
makes you proud to be British. It makes you proud when you see it. Oh, look how horrible it is.
Yeah, no, we stayed right on the beach. We never really saw it. It didn't go that much. Right. So we never really saw it. But when we were in the elephant sort of thing, as they're walking us around, like there's a tour guide walking us around, and then there's the person who's got the elephant just with his hand out the whole time, sort of thing. You like makes you feel like a right prick, sort of. You're like, all right, and they go, and don't give them anything, don't give them anything. You're like, well, I can't not fucking.
Did you stay on one of them? In the Maldives, did you stay on one of them ones over the water, like them?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Things, I'd love to stay in one of them.
Yeah, it was
private. You meant Birkenhead then.
It was amazing. It was amazing. The Maldives, like I did have that working class thing, like scally in me, where
that thing when you're outside of Liverpool, so you turn into a scally.
Set it on fire, like there was a part where, like, if I just lit one part of this, the whole thing would go up in flames. Like,
why is that a working class thing? Like that's an arsonist thing.
It's like that would have been
a natural arsonist.
Like, when you see a bus stop and you think, smash that, and it'll burn it really big. You think,
no
one set it on fire.
No one.
You're just trying to drum up trade, mate.
No one.
Smash all the trains up.
You said
put a bomb on the bus.
You said this on another podcast about like strangling a snake or something. You've got. No, most people don't.
No, my neighbour. No, that was at my kid's birthday party. My neighbour's little lad tried to strangle a snake.
It's just I would not look at a bus stop.
How can you strangle a snake? Where do you know its neck is?
He just grabbed it like
just below the
whole neck, innit?
All the other kids were like just afraid of it, like, oh, and this kid just went fuck off right below its head.
Yeah, that
just started strangling it. It was like my next door neighbour. I was like, oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, he's gonna kill.
One open. Yeah.
Just went really quiet.
So go back to that shirt.
The Marks and Spencer shirt.
Shacket. Worker's jacket.
Have you got anything underneath it? So when you buy them, do you not buy them as an as an over thing, or do you buy them to actually wear?
No, you'd wear that over.
Because if I bought that, I'd buy it like maybe a size or 2 sizes a bit small, and constantly wear it open. So like it never really fit, but it didn't matter.
You meant to wear a t-shirt underneath them. I think
that's what I'm saying. I'd wear a t-shirt underneath it. Yeah. And I'd buy it maybe a size or 2 too small.
Yeah, well,
it'd be constantly open, sort of thing. Because if you buy it the right size, it looks a bit too baggy. You want to try and look a bit thinner. I've seen Queer Eye for the Straight Guy. I've got all the tips.
I don't think that you do look thinner, whatever you do when you're big.
Yeah,
I think there are ways where you can look better.
I tried to.
You don't look thinner, you look better.
Yeah, longer clothes, blocky.
I don't know, because I think I tried to hide it. Yeah, pastel, that's it. Notoriously slim one, isn't it? Pastel colours. No, but I tried to dress with longer tops, but then I just realised you've just got to get the fit right.
Problem
if you can be
tops,
a big guy,
problem with longer tops is you get a longer top.
Yeah, but you
and
see
it's
the
sound for like a month or two, and then once it loses its sort of like shape, it just looks like a smock. It's like, right, I'm a fat lad wearing a smock.
I buy smaller t-shirts now that are a bit clingier but longer, and then wear a jacket over the top.
Yeah, that's why I try and do them dressing up a bit nicer, sort of thing. We're something to hide the what are they called, love handles, like a jacket or something. It's sort of a bit tight. It looks a bit longer though.
I just think it's difficult to hide.
What are you worried about your love handles for?
Well, you want to hide the folds.
Massive
you know what I mean?
bellies on us.
Yeah,
no
but
one's
like
going to look at the love handles on that lad.
I don't know.
Yeah, but I don't mind the massive.
We've still got them.
Look at a fat lad straight on. They look all right, but
I've never really been big.
But you'll still have a love handle.
I don't like the like your fat back.
Well, that's the bit there, that lower bit, which is
what I'm not like. What I don't like is the back of my head smiling. That's what I don't like. You've
got like a real Marcellus back of your head, haven't you? Like Pulp Fiction.
Constantly fucking smiling when I turn around. Yeah.
Is that weight?
I assume so. I don't know. But not every fat lad has it, so maybe it's not, but I assume it's just fucking excess weight. Like, imagine, because you when you were fat, you right in your face, wasn't it? I noticed that when I looked at the old videos, it was gut and face. You had the proper fat face.
How heavy did you get to?
I think the heaviest ever saw on the scale was about 17.2 to 17.3.
You reckon your heaviest was 18 stone probably before?
But I think what I've also done is when I've lost a bit, I also changed me composition a little bit because I did a bit of weightlifting. Yeah. So I lost, like, now I haven't gone to the gym a lot. I'm like 14 and a half. But when I'm lifting, I'm like 15 or something. So I also feel.
How tall are you?
Thin, like skinnier now because I'm not lifting. 6'1". Yeah. So it's like I'm like 14 and a half now. But if I go to the gym and also eat, then I'll be like 15.4. And I'd be like,
is that how you lost it? Just stopped eating?
Yeah.
Did you get on a beak diet?
Just stopped eating. Didn't need to eat. My only thing is alcohol, because alcohol leads me to everything else.
Yeah. I'm
14-inch pizza, chips.
Well, actually, I'm not the same. I eat it when I'm sober as well. That's a lie.
I can not eat
when I'm pissed.
But the drinking made me just go fucking. And then also when I had the 18 months off, that helped me. Because when I was just doing comedy, it was just driving and eating and it was all this constant thing. So having 18 months off, I was like, well, this has got to stop now.
No, I was the opposite. I just started drinking more, me. I want nothing else.
When we started playing poker, you know, we played poker, I was doing that for like 6 to 8 weeks. And then I realised I was like, I'm not earning anything off the stand-up. And it's like 6 to 8. I was spending like 10 quid a night on that poker thing, then 20 quid on ale, then 15 quid on food. I was thinking, I'm spending like 60 quid a night here every single night doing this poker thing, and I'd lose all the time. Like I was shy. I think I fucking done you out of one. Like I completely like rivered him completely. Yeah. But
river rat.
But I never won anything, and then I went, right, it's got to stop. And then I saw a photo. I went, no, this is ending now. And when the gyms opened, but then also when the gyms opened, the gigs were coming back, but the awareness thing, so we're getting a bit of a routine with it.
I when we played the poker online, I don't enjoy playing poker online. I'm too competitive. I liked it. I like the whole social aspect of it, but I don't like poker online. I like poker in person.
So you can knock the cunt out.
Well, because you can get in some cunt's head, yeah. If me and you play poker, I'd have you off because I know I'd get in your head.
Oh yeah,
I'd right in your head.
I know I've got a royal flush here, but I'm going to fold just in case he knocks me out.
Not because you won't fold. It's not that you're folding. It's the fucking betting too much. That cunt's bluffing. Because you would be that obsessed with me bluffing. And
you beat me at poker, but you don't need to try and make it seem like it's something you're going to do. Justin would spank me at poker. Jamie Hutchinson would spank. Yeah,
I don't even know how to play poker, but I won.
You're the kind of guy we're looking for.
Yeah. Do you want to join this poker thing?
I won a game.
I always carry a pack of cards.
the night we're playing poker once with some people who play poker. The one night I've ever played
the night of poker.
Well, I don't gamble. I don't enjoy all that stuff. But I was forced to sit down.
I love how Phil looks at the camera when he's doing.
Always looks at the camera.
I know.
He knows where it is.
The audience.
Yeah. Well, that's
he
what I
loves
do.
the camera. The camera loves him.
Now these are my sides. I'm like Frankie Howard did up Pompeii.
My mum did comment on you looking at the camera and said,
Your
like,
mum?
yeah,
Your mum watches
his pod.
What's your mum's name?
I'm not telling you.
She watches.
Hey, Simon's mum.
She watches the
Big
pod.
fan of your work.
I think they watched it when they went to see his sister.
I get him involved in. His family's petrified I'm going to ruin their poor boy. So she watches.
Well, yeah, I think they think
you're very respectable, aren't you? You're from a respectable family.
Yeah, not unlike this guy is. I mean, he's gonna. I reckon if
but
this
he's
goes,
educated, isn't he?
Yeah, that's why it's okay.
Yeah.
But then we think that I'm gonna get dragged into his seat. Yeah. I am. Yesterday you were talking about politics.
Spoon in his mouth and stuck up his ass.
Yeah, I have. No. But yesterday we were talking about politics. About 20 minutes, didn't say a fucking word. Can't be asked for that.
I haven't been able to join in the fat talk either. I feel like you in politics. Yeah. No, but I don't. It's interesting. So I'm just saying, in case you think.
You, Phil.
No, I'm just saying. I hope you don't think. No, but I am bored. But I don't need to think.
Just read that.
I'm not getting involved. I don't know what to. But I'm worried I'm going to get big because I'm trying to quit smoking. So I'm going to a hypnotist.
What, famous?
To quit smoking.
Why are you going to him?
I got no willpower.
Right.
So I've got to go. I'm going to try. I know, but I'm scared I'll get those crazy thoughts. And
me and Mick did it.
You're competitive.
Sorry?
Me and Mick did it.
No, but Mick said it was pretty stressful.
Great. Champix.
What's Champix?
It's a drug. So basically, when you smoke, you light a cigarette.
Yeah.
You want a cigarette, so you light the cigarette. You go, and the first hit you get is that's it. The dopamine's released, and that's done. That's it. And it's just a receptor that you have in your brain. So if you have this drug, it blocks that receptor.
Right.
So you end up smoking. You carry on smoking, but you go, I don't want. Why am I having this?
Yeah, taste that.
You don't get anything out of it. Yeah.
Right.
And I've not met anybody who doesn't work for. It sends you loopy, but it's kind of fun loopy.
How long loopy do you have to put up with?
Yeah,
I can do 2 or 3 weeks.
So is there not people like saying people get gastric gastric bands and then just snap them because it's meant to make you feel full, and then they never used to stop. Is
that what you're gonna do? Yeah. I'll fucking show this cunt. Oh, this is gonna stop me eating, is it?
Gastric bands
can only fit one Big Mac, can you? Fucking 5 Big Macs, please. I'll fucking pop this thing.
Yeah, because there must be some cunt who's had that Champix and just gone, fucking don't care if I don't want it.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, but that's
you've got to want to do it as well. I imagine.
Naturally narcissistic to do that.
Yeah.
But it's a bit weird to but you don't honestly. It's fucking great.
Well, 2 to 3 weeks.
Is it
and if Mick can give up smoking, Mick Ferry, and he was smart at smoking. He was much better at. He was more of a natural smoker than you are.
Yeah, I smoke 60 a day.
Yeah, no, that's
stupid.
That's a problem you've got.
You smoke 60 a day now.
Yeah,
he has done. You don't do it now, do you?
But I was spending £30. By 3 packs a day, and so I went on to Rollies.
Right.
So it's cut down. But so for example, I didn't have a cigarette for a whole day.
Yeah.
For 24 hours.
Yeah.
Until I had one outside.
Right.
But because I've had things that I've been doing in the day, which are with people that don't smoke, and it's been nice and do. And then as soon as I'm on my own, I just go.
My mate's like that with cocaine.
I don't stop. Sorry?
My mate's like that with cocaine, except not when he's on his own. But like, if he's in company where cocaine just isn't there, then he's fine. Not having
like everyday normal life.
Yeah, well, what it should be. Yeah. So if he's in company,
Bobby T
and he knows there's no cocaine there, and so he's not going to get his
cocaine.
Cocaine.
No larges are there.
Cocaine. He has a go at me the way I said coke on the other podcast.
Right.
Cocaine.
Right. There's no beef there, so he doesn't fucking have any.
That's better.
Right. But the minute he's with people and he knows there's beef somewhere knocking about, he's just on it. Like it's like just in his back of his head, there's fucking Charlie.
Wrong place to have it.
That's someone snorts off the back of his bald like me, you see. No, we know it's like it's just there. Like there's beef here, I'm gonna have some. But when he's out with me and he knows there's no beef going on, he's like, I'm fine. I know I'm not gonna have it. But the minute it's available,
do you still have a cocaine problem?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. That's the one thing I've never done is drugs. Or gambling. But my mum and dad.
Sets.
Or sets.
Jokes.
Yeah. But my parents are convinced I was big into drugs. And even now I say to them, you still think I did loads of drugs? And they go, all right then, Phil, you didn't. but I didn't. I wouldn't mind if I did.
Are your parents very proper?
No, not at all. No, they're good parents. Like, they're good family. My dad was an orphan, wasn't it? And everything. My mum bought things, you know. But they're good people. Well, I don't want to tell you everything about my fucking.
I wasn't questioning what they like because I just meant as in like maybe that's where you got like.
But they're decent. Yeah.
Why don't you like gambling or anything like that? Like,
because I know
it ruins lives.
I've got an addictive personality. As in, I drink too much, I smoke too much. If I get need, I don't want drugs and fucking gambling.
I'm like that with caffeine.
So just
sort
don't
of thing.
touch them.
I'm very greedy. So like, I haven't got addictive personality, but like, I'm very greedy. So I'm very. I'll smash loads in.
You don't got an addictive personality?
No, I haven't. I've never been addicted to anything. What do you think I'm addicted to?
Can we move one of the cameras here for that?
I haven't got addicted to personality. I'm just very greedy, sort of thing.
Well, you're addicted to food. You're addicted to dopamine.
I wouldn't say I'm addicted. What do you mean by dopamine?
You've got the desire to be loved. So you need those little.
Yeah, that's because I'm a natural narcissist.
Yeah, but I mean, these are all addictions.
Possibly, yeah, but
it's not a bad thing.
I wouldn't say I'm addicted to dopamine because when we went lockdown, I wasn't one of the comics that was fucking started scratching themselves because they couldn't play a gig. Like, fucking. I'll be honest, the first few months I quite enjoyed it.
I loved it.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't doing anything. Like, well, yeah, probably was, but that.
Ferrying about people to illegal parties.
Probably.
Running coke dealers around.
The dopamine, like I wasn't getting a dopamine hit taxi, and I wasn't going, hey, tell you what's going on? No,
when I was when I was volunteering in thingy, I was getting dopamine hits out of that.
Was that your little virtue signal dopamine?
Oh,
yeah. See, I wasn't. See, I'm not like that either. Don't tell people when I do good things. So
you told me.
Did I?
I give you a massive dope. You got like a big one.
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Boy.
Waiting for Justin and his 50 bag of well in, Rob.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, cheers.
Yeah.
Need to post that now. Justin's told me I've done good.
Yeah. But I don't think I'm addicted to anything really. Like, but I am very greedy.
I'm addicted to food.
Like I would go right through a multi-pack of crisp if it just because they're there. Like me mate with cocaine, just because they're there, because it's there, I'll go right through them. But if they're not there, I'm not like.
You know, I interviewed
the shop and all that to go and get them.
I interviewed Chris Froome in Brazil for the Olympics, and I was so giddy because he's a cyclist, Phil.
Right, I was going to say
I didn't know either, but I knew he was going to be.
I knew it was
multiple Tour de France winner.
Oh, right, okay.
One of the greatest of all time.
Drugs cheat.
I'd smash him over the 100 meters.
No, he's not a drugs cheat.
Is he not?
No.
Yes.
Yeah. And chatting to him, and I was going, I said, you have to eat loads, you know, because you're cycling all day. You have to eat like 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 calories.
Yeah.
I goes, that must be right, laugh. He goes, it is, but he goes, it's not like just having loads of burgers and pies.
Yeah.
It's all shakes and, just getting calories in food. He goes, but in the off season, he said, I honestly said I can eat in the off season.
Yeah.
But you know them big like the big 1 kilo chocolate bars.
Yeah.
I went, yeah. He went, white chocolate. He went, I can eat one of them in about 3 days. I went, I've got a mate that when he goes to the curry, if he's enjoying it, he makes himself sick so he can finish it.
3 days.
Fuck 3 days to eat a chocolate bar.
Fucking cheeky cunt.
I'm whole
I'd eat that on the way home from the shop. That wouldn't even make it the way home from the shop, that. Fucking hell.
What'd you have for your tea tonight? Have you had it already?
I had a large hot box from Walk and Go with some dumplings and some spring rolls.
What's a large hot box then? Salt and pepper?
No, it's just noodles, hot noodles.
Right.
Like beef and
Walk and Go? Yeah.
Chicken and that.
I haven't had a Walk and Go for ages.
Yeah, so I got one of them. And then
these ones that make me, because I don't eat meat or anything, so I don't eat much of these
When did you stop eating meat?
Years
They have
ago.
got a veggie menu. Have you ever in? I think it starts in Chester, but they've now got Manchester and Liverpool.
There's some in London as well.
They have got
Leicester Square, yeah.
We have got a veggie menu. I saw that today.
But they've got these places that do the pizza boxes.
Yeah.
So you open up the big 12-inch pizza box and it's got
just
like
full of salt and pepper stuff.
salt and pepper chips, salt and pepper chips. The
right
like one on their own.
They're great in Liverpool,
Yeah.
They're a good idea, and then you get them and you go, oh no.
This makes me laugh. This because who was it? Was it you or was it Adam Rowe was trying to say that salt and pepper chips were invented in Liverpool.
It wasn't me. I'm not that arrogant, but
Ro was trying to say...
they're very popular in Liverpool.
But they're very popular everywhere.
No, not to the extent they are in Liverpool, I don't think.
Mate.
Because you know what Scousers are like? When one Scouser likes something, every Scouser decides to like
Phil,
it.
did
So
you
they're
have
fucking
salt
everywhere.
and pepper chips where you live?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you have
I prefer salt and pepper chicken wings.
Oh, they do that as
like
well,
salt
do
and
they?
chicken wings.
They do that as well, yeah.
Some ribs still are, yeah.
Yeah. They do it
I like
everywhere,
that. Do you get them in the pizza
But
boxes?
they come in a Scouse box, they call it. It's like,
My other
picture of
favourite
you
is
on it.
Becky from Hot Water was trying to say, I was going, Scouse, it's just stew. Nah, it's magical. What is it? It's got a secret Scouse ingredient. What's that? Love or something. It's just stew.
It's not.
It's
not.
It's got that secret Scouse ingredient, the lack of being able to laugh at yourselves.
Hey. We're the best at laughing at ourselves.
Yeah,
We invented laughter.
Oh, I did those arena gigs this weekend for Hot Water. I told the audience they're the best in the world.
You little kiss
Thank you
ass.
there. Good
You little
night.
kiss ass.
There's a great one, Norm MacDonald. But
That's
when he
the
goes
exact opposite thing I do when I'm in Manchester. I'll fucking fight the lot of yous, come on.
I know, that's why you don't get rebooked.
Hey.
There's that Norm MacDonald clip when he goes on Conan and he's obviously in a giddy mood. He's like, because I'm in a good mood, because this is the best damn audience in the world. And they're all like, yay! And he just keeps going, what a great audience. He won't even start the thing. Yay! Fucking America. Yeah, we are. We're the best. But I love, there's some acts that use that to their advantage at any gig, don't they? Like they're going, God, give yourselves a round of applause.
Yeah.
Why?
I wouldn't do this everywhere because God, you're so great. Fucking weirdly seen you do it every gig you've ever done, you cunt.
Yeah.
I saw an act instigate an encore 5 minutes into the set once. I've never gigged with them before.
I know you are. I know who it is.
And they went on and they were like, God, go. Oh, anyway,
I've got long left.
I've got to go. I've not got long left. And I was going,
Go on, bleep the name. Who is it?
I've heard a story about you this week. That somebody was getting an encore at a gig and you said, no, we're not doing that.
It was this guy. So he goes on, because I've been watching him at the back. It was at Hot Water, not Hot Water, it's Baby Blue and Baby Blue.
Yeah.
And I was going, why does he keep saying he's going to fucking go? I wasn't enjoying it, if I'm honest. It wasn't my cup of tea. And the crowd were fucking loving it. All the laziness. You know, you just see someone going, I've never seen this. Who is it? And then anyway, he gets to the end after this. I would class as the worst thing I've had to watch. And then I've got to go. I've got to go. Yeah, and I've seen, but I've had to watch myself about 7 because I've got to go. And then walked off, and I was like, more. And as he walked off, and again, I've never met him before this night. And he went, I've got the encore ready. And I went, oh, have you? And so he stood there like waiting, and I went, right, and they're going, more. I went, sorry, you've heard him. He's been having to go for ages. So sorry, we've run out of time. He went, more. I went, he told you several times he has to go. Hope you enjoy it. Give it up for all the acts. And the rest just stood there. And I was like, yeah.
Clap for the bar staff.
Yeah. A lovely guy, though, actually, I've since found out.
Lovely guy. That's my favourite phrase in comedy.
I swear I was at the Glee and then Alistair was telling me about an act that they...
I'm going to Simon plays the Glee.
Yeah.
He's on first name terms with the boss.
Yeah.
He mentions the Glee a lot on this podcast.
Right, no, but they kept playing into the room.
I was closing the Glee.
Yeah. They kept playing into the room.
Yeah.
Applause. And then the act kept coming off. And then they went, oh, they want more. And the crowd aren't cheering it. But he goes, and he nips back out, does another few minutes, comes off, and they go, play it again. So, like, to get him back on. And he goes on like 5-6 times to do these encores. And nobody was calling for it. They were just playing the noise into the room.
Whose joke is that? He goes, people call me arrogant, but we'll get into that in the encore.
Fucking you, probably, innit?
No, I refuse to encore me because I've only got 20 minutes.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
No, fucking...
I've seen you refuse. I've been trying to drag you back on that bloody stage where you've been
always
you never
middling.
did that.
Always,
You got encore in the middle, Bobby.
More, no, I'm not going back on unless you do a whip round. I can't. I'm not doing any more for free. That's my line that I say.
No, it's a gong show. You've done your 5. Wait until the clap off.
What do you think is the? You know, he said he's a lovely guy. That is the worst insult in comedy.
Yeah, because it always precedes the
It's
story.
totally funny. He's a lovely guy.
I spoke to some of this because if you're shit and a cunt, you don't last long.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Your mum watches this.
Yeah, no.
If you're shitting a
She's
cunt.
not a shit.
I mean,
that's good.
Do you approve of this?
That's good.
Language.
That's good. But no, if you're a cunt and you shit, you're not going to be on the bill.
Right.
No, you are. Have you not been on the circuit?
There's plenty of cunts with shit to see.
Mate, I gig most lineups. I'd say there's someone shit or a cunt, and I might be. Sometimes it's me.
Yeah.
If the other person, I go, well, I'm the cunt.
Guy.
I'm
You're
the
a
cunt.
lovely guy.
Have you not learned, Simon? It's about who you start with and hope they get successful.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
what it's about.
You hope they get
Yeah,
success.
yeah. Look at
the
me.
worst thing is,
best club in the country playing it every 6 weeks, mate, just because they fucking start at the same time.
I've
Wouldn't
always-
get a look in if it wasn't Scouse.
I've always wanted to cling on to someone else's coattails for fame. That's all I've ever wanted to do. And then the problem was, at one point, I think I had the coattails for about a week, and I fucked it. And then no one was giving me the coattails. I'm going, what about, I'll team up with this person. I even thought you for a bit. Another dead end.
Yeah. You should have met.
You need to pick better coats.
I know,
In both aspects of your life.
I know, yeah. I don't know who to look. I need someone who's up and coming that might think they need me to help.
Oh, that sounds a bit noncy, mate.
No, not up and coming. I'm not going to go to some fucking Jedi fucking training
Knocking
school
around,
for
beat the
comics.
frog when you're not even MCing.
Your jacket.
Why is he here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whose dad's picking somebody up?
Phil, I'm sure Phil stopped comedy 10 years
So
ago.
you're after a new act.
Not a new act.
can do all
not
the
a
work
new act.
for
I'm not
you.
fucking waiting for. I want somebody who's on the cusp of becoming massive,
Right.
Yeah.
and I want to quickly
Write a script
become
with
their
them.
friend. Yeah, go. God, I go.
We should
so
write a
hard.
script. Yeah, we should do something.
You should, yeah. Oh, you got that commission. Who is it at Such a Body? Oh, oh yeah.
Yeah, but then they'll
Jez,
find out that
Jez.
you're
Ramesh
involved.
Ranganathan.
Yeah, oh yeah. What's his number? He doesn't reply to my text.
He was
I think
on
he's
at
changed his
Nottingham. He should have
number.
gone to Nottingham the other week.
People, you don't find out
know.
people change it up and you just go, Ramesh seems to not have an iPhone anymore.
Yeah.
It's just green.
Ramesh has got Android.
He hasn't. Ramesh has blocked you.
Yeah.
That's a dream. Someone's coattails. That we were saying on the podcast one. That was our sort of dream.
What?
Wasn't it? Like someone's coat. Like our dream job's to be third choice goalkeeper at Liverpool or Man City.
Yeah.
Just being someone's coattails who's mate. Just pay me through the tour support in the little clubs.
You get to a point, I think, we realise that you are not going to be the one.
Are you there now?
No.
Yeah. Well, Sports
think
Miss
so.
3 tours in, and I haven't supported them once yet, so I've got a feeling it's not me.
Do you
And
think
you could drive him as well, couldn't you?
Yeah, we can drive
That's a
myself.
killer,
I'm
innit?
fucked.
Yeah. Drive and then set up the gig
Yeah.
on the door.
Well, the thing is,
Yeah, well, me and
when
Hutchie were joking
when you reach
about
a level of playing theatres, they set up themselves.
Yeah, but me and Hutchie were joking about me and him in 20 years' time. We're going to be doing the hot pot.
Yeah.
We'll be doing the hot pot gigs. 25 years' time. Gigging for our supper.
Bringing your own hot pots. That's what you're going to be doing.
The hairnet and the ladle. That'll be us.
The saddest thing is when you're at a gig and all the lineup are there before the gig because there's free food. But you've got to order it before the show starts. So you're all there just going, yeah, we all want the free dinner, yeah. We all know where we are.
Do you have fish and chips in the first break if you want some?
So you think the boat's gone now for you then, Pip? This is why you've done this 3 times.
3 times.
3 times
Has it
in
been
5
3
weeks.
times?
How many times has he done it?
3 or 4, yeah.
Coming to one of the front runners. Staunton, you and Hutchie.
Hutchie's on 3 times, yeah. He'll leave us behind, Hutchie, soon, though. He's have a word fame, isn't
Yeah.
What?
I could see he saving his story. I told you, didn't I? Last time he was here, I could see him holding back some of his stories for the have a word. I see that he's got
January's coming up, big transfer window. Not going to exert myself too hard in case of an injury.
He's going, yeah. He's not. He was holding
I'll have a
back.
word again in January. I'm not telling that one. It's classic.
He smashes the first 2 episodes, and now he's fucking. Well, let's leave it.
Yeah.
Let's keep that one in the holster when I'm back on there doing the locking.
So why is this one called Another One?
Just take the piss out of ourselves. Just another podcast, isn't it? Like yours with the 35 to 45, never longer.
Oh yeah, you got your one, haven't you?
Good as one. You do with your daughter, don't you? I was so is she like heavily involved? I know. I listened to it, so I know she's involved in it. But does she have any say in it, or have you just dragged her into it because it's like wholesome content?
She just does the beginning and the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. She just, I don't know. She just likes. I think she wants to be a comedian.
Yeah, she said that the last one.
Yeah.
Do you have any worries about that sort of thing? No. Like, just because obviously you've seen the circuit at its best and at its worst. So do you not have any fears of like introducing your child into that a little bit? Not so much introducing, but your child going into that sort of arena.
No, I love it. Why would I want anybody to do this?
Why is it?
Great.
I don't understand why you'd be worried about it.
Well, I'm not why you would be worried about it because
I'd rather do this than be
if there is kids, if there is kids,
it's not like she's going into UFC or stripping or something.
No, but what I mean is like if there is kids, if there is kids going to be afforded certain sort of step ups, but there's some part of the job that's fucking horrible. There's some parts of the jobs where women in comedy it isn't great for. Like so. I don't know whether like you hear all the stories, especially in the
getting
last
all the
years,
opportunities.
And part of you thinks, actually, do I want to expose my daughter to that?
Well, he's not though, is he? It's her choice.
It's her choice, and I think at least I can say, don't do that gig for him.
Yeah. Suppose you got some sort. You can protect her. You can sort of help her steer away.
Yeah.
Don't do that podcast.
Yeah.
You know
what Phil's on.
Yeah.
No, you know another one. Yeah.
If your guy's got a leather jacket.
Yeah. I heard you're up and coming.
Your dad's got a commission.
I'm writing some bits for a blap. I could play your dad.
I know your dad.
Yeah.
Does he ever mention me?
I think I've watched how he moves, and I've got his.
He's got a Samsung now, hasn't he, your dad?
Yeah. Is he not even on WhatsApp?
Yeah. He's also. I'm sure he couldn't see me through the window. He's like, one way, like you can't see out them because I was waving at him.
I used to see Phil all the time.
Yeah.
And I used to bib him.
He used to bib me.
To bib him.
Didsbury.
What?
Used to sit outside having a cup of tea.
When you bib your own.
Beep, beep.
Oh, beep him. Right.
Oh.
Give me a little bib.
Is that a man?
Give a wave.
Beep, is it?
A bib.
Yeah.
It's a bib. It's when you bib someone.
Never heard of that.
Never heard it either.
What would you say?
Beep.
Beep.
You beep people.
Give us a beep when you're outside.
Give a little beep, yeah.
A little beep.
A little beep.
A little beep. A little honk.
Bib.
Bib.
When you're on.
Bib's what babies
A
wear.
pip, maybe?
A
You
bib's
bib your horn.
You bib it. You don't beep
Gives a
it.
pip.
It beeps. You bib it.
Gives a pip.
You bib it. It beeps.
A pip.
Yeah.
A pip.
Never heard of
I'm
pip.
a
More
pip.
than a bib. Or a bib.
Where he lives on, the cars pull up and go.
We just get the chauffeur to go out and knock
But
on
let them know the cars here.
Yeah. They were like outside taxi. Does he come and pick you up? Do you ring him?
No, it is too far away to be picking him up. Fucking hell o'clock going about to pick him up.
I've get him more than any other fucker.
Yeah. Pick me up from
Take
crew
you
once.
everywhere.
Yeah, he pulled a fucking fast one on us.
Yeah.
We hadn't checked our geography. He said, any chance anyone can pick me up from crew? And we were like,
There's me thinking it's on the way.
Crew's like fucking half an hour from Chester. Won't be a problem.
Yeah.
But I had an idea it wasn't that close, but I thought it was closer than what it was.
For a professional
I was
taxi
like,
driver.
I was like, Simon will do it, yeah?
Yeah.
Fucking passed it on to Simon.
Then you did me again the other day, didn't you? And I fucking ended up going in a bus lane. Cunt.
Have you got a fine?
I think it's on its way. I had to drop Milo and Staunton off, but he tells me at the end of the fucking pod, can you give these a lift back?
I give the lift there, and they said, "Do you mind dropping them off on the way back and to yours?"
Is this the pod that Milo reckons he's arranged a fight for you?
Yes.
Yeah, oh, she heard. Oh,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
only was at the top of the green room, was it?
Would you fight him?
Yes. I'd do it now.
Yeah. There you go.
I'd fight you.
Oh,
Would you have him
great.
a boxing match?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
There you go. I'll fight Phil.
But I'd need enough
Fucking
time to
sorted.
work out
Yeah.
so I could genuinely.
We'll get you a
Yeah,
count.
but I'm going to work out as well.
Milo will give you Milo.
I'm all right. I feel all right about that.
What about Milo? Would you take Milo on?
Would they take Milo on?
Would
We
he
discussed
fuck?
this. Yes, I would, but
You fucking.
I've got about 90 seconds, and that's about it.
I'd fight Milo.
So you'd be punching for 90 seconds.
I'd try and knock him out. In
Milo
90
would.
seconds,
You
and
wouldn't
then
get near him
I'd
for
just
90
have to
seconds.
fucking just jab and grab. It'd be a little jab and grab.
And so the big talk is you and Tony Carroll.
That's
Yeah.
what Milo thinks. Tony Carroll will be a fair fight for me.
I think Tony Carroll's taking you down all day long.
That's fine.
Really?
He's
Think
got the
that.
moves.
Think that. Think
He's got
that.
the moves.
But do you not think sheer size and height? The height is the big one.
I don't know what you
I
say.
reckon if I could
clearly
just
never seen me
stay
move.
out of your way for a bit,
But we're in a boxing ring. You're not going to be able to do it the whole time.
I reckon I could.
I'm not
Milo
gonna chase you.
reckons, and Milo's the
I know
pro,
that's why I could.
and he went Tony over you.
Yeah, but Milo is also a clinical psychologist who's trying to get into my head and knows just saying that will wind me up.
But Milo came back and was talking about it to everybody.
Yeah,
And everybody said Tony.
Really?
I don't
Everybody.
believe that. I don't think Smith would say Tony.
Smith, Binty, Paul.
I look forward to it then.
I'd
Adam.
have,
I look forward to it.
Is this going to be like
Security guards.
a private thing?
I'm really quite interested in that because I think I'd look at it and go, I'd look at it and go, there's no way that he'd beat me.
I don't think there's a way he beats me, but
but then maybe he is.
Are you going to be the guy with the sponge for Bobby when he's in between rounds?
No, in case it loses, won't get a losing horse. Tony Carroll will be on the pod the next Monday.
Another one again.
yeah.
Bobby's still in a coma.
Would you ever do any of that white collar stuff?
No. Shit house.
Yeah, same. I said no.
Yeah.
You said no.
I used to go boxing when I was a kid. I used to go
so did I.
boxing club. And,
So can you throw a bit?
So, yeah, did all sparring and everything. Was going about 2 months, 3 months.
Do you have any fights?
Next week, went in, there's a list on the thing like that. Went, what's that? They went, that's the squad. We need you to write your weight down so we can match you for the fights we're doing in Liverpool next week. Yeah. Never went again.
No. Yeah, I used to, my problem was I used to be natural narcissist in me. I was all right. And then sometimes I'd throw a dig. And you know when I'd throw a dig and I'd enjoy it too much?
Yeah.
I'd just like stand still and go, that was a nice dig. And then the coach would scream at me going, why are you looking at yourself? I was like posing. So I'd punch and go.
Did you go, beautiful that
Look, yeah, literally like that. And then the coach would tell me, tell me off. And then someone would hit me. Because I'd be spending the whole time going, what a fucking lovely jab that.
I went to jiu-jitsu twice.
Yeah,
because a guy at the factory, basically I'd watched Kill Bill had just come out, and a guy in the factory, the airbags factory, did jiu-jitsu. So he's like, "Come along," and I was like,
"Was jiu-jitsu or old style jiu-jitsu?"
I don't fucking know.
I reckon you probably did judo.
No, it was
judo.
No, it's judo because he said, I'm sure it was because he was saying, I'm doing such a thing, Dana with a sword. You can watch me practice.
That's not Brazilian.
Well, it was
Aikido.
No, I can't. Well, it was something.
Krav Maga.
You're doing a karate stance now.
He did this. Right. He did this.
Taekwondo.
Right?
And then that.
Yeah, that's Taekwondo, I reckon.
Taekwondo. All right.
That's karate, isn't it?
Yeah, that's karate. Yeah.
It wasn't karate.
Taekwondo do all that shit and standing and fucking.
But he said to me, he went, if you ever get in a fight, he says, all you need to do is this. He said, and they'll go,
tighten your belt.
He knows what he's doing. And I was like, yeah, unless the other 3 people in the alley don't all go, ugh. And I'll go, oh shit. And then, oh God, no, I don't really know it.
Do you ever hear Alan Cochrane bit about seeing a fight in Hong Kong?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Fight breaks out and he's it's going to be great.
Yeah. You just automatically assume they're all black belts.
I might as well have been in Peterborough. Kung Fu.
Yeah.
I went to that restaurant in Tokyo. You know, the Kill Bill restaurant.
Yeah, the big fight.
You have to sit on the floor and stuff.
Yeah, Konpachi, yeah.
It was such a cool film that when it came. I was like, I'd love to be able to.
Yeah.
I
thought I killed it when I walked in and saw Bobby T here.
Hey.
He had, but it was so slow, so boring. So what? I just
never seen it.
Oh yeah, what to be in the class?
Yeah, because my dad taught me. Because my dad was in the Parrots, and he said to me, he taught me a few things at school that you could use.
Parrots.
He was in the Parrots. Yeah. They were like a Blackpool band. They just did covers. He was in the pattern. He taught me some things to do if you're in fights. In fights at school, he goes. So he showed me and my friend Ross. I remember.
Yeah.
Ross was his friend. Like he had like a big brand new house. He had an ensuite. He had a double bed, a CD player, snare, all these things that he was like, you little shit. I was like, but my dad, your dad's never there. My dad's here. He's a great dad. Look, he's going to show us how to throw you over each other's shoulders and then get in an arm lock.
Yeah.
And he said, so someone comes to punch you, get me an arm lock. He says, this is how you do this. And I was like, this is great. So we're practicing. And we're at his house and he was going, we're practicing one day. And then we had an argument during it. And then he threw me over his shoulder and got me in an arm lock. And I was going, crying. I went, fucking dad taught you this, you friend. So my dad trying to help me. Ended up fucking nearly breaking my arm with Ross Kerr, fucking with Mortal Kombat playing in the background.
Once when my dad parked up outside the house, we were playing football on the street opposite.
Yeah. And
he was in the army. And the ball went to him, and I was like, Dad, kick it back. And he went to kick it, and as he kicked it, he slipped and fell over. I was like, oh, what a loser. As he fell over, he went into a perfect commando roll and got straight back. Winner!
And they got PTSD.
Struggling kids.
It goes all Rambo.
Shut up, Viet Cong!
The ball.
Just pointing the grass. Come on, kids.
So
Dad's still missing in the park.
I remember learning. I can't remember what the first armbar was, but I think a lot of people learn an armbar from some cunt in school, don't they? And then it's like you practice on it, and then one goes too far with it. I can't remember what the first one I learned was though. There's one where you do that over the shoulder.
Oh,
Kimura. Like that and
right.
That was another.
Get out of that. Is that what you say when you do it? Get out of that.
Yeah. Good luck, champ.
Or if you could get out of a headlock.
Right.
I hated being in a headlock.
Right, because you could never get out of one.
You know, I used to do.
Fucking horrible.
Somebody got me in a headlock, right?
Pinch them.
What I do? No. I just slowly caress their balls.
That's all you can do. It's got to be bollocks.
I just lean
Hey, but
back.
I didn't have you in a headlock last week.
Just lean back and pick
You
them
didn't
up.
need the headlock, Phil.
I know, but if they're twisted
Charging
into
me
it and they're
phone.
putting the weight down and I don't know. Being in a headlock is just such an uncomfortable
horrible,
position. When I was watching, I was watching the Darren Till fight with and when he was just getting battered for 4 rounds, just getting your head just drilled into the floor,
that's
and
the
your
worst
ears
part
are
of
getting
it.
hot, and you just. I
Mate.
was just watching the thing, and that just looks horrible.
I went to BJJ for about
So uncomfortable.
6 classes, and it's just horrid. Like the first one I went to a different school in the end, because the first school I went to, just fucking some Polish fella just headbutted me on the way in on purpose. And fuck off on his way in to headbutt me. I was like, nah, I'm not doing
On the way
this.
into the gym.
No, on the way into like rolling.
Oh, right.
So on the way into grappling.
I didn't see how you could
So it's
think
like-
that. You went,
so we
this was
started
on
like
the way
that
in,
now.
and just headbutted me. I was like,
Like, so we were starting on sort of our knees, and on the way in,
probably don't want to
fuck
roll
off.
with you.
Little fucking headbutt on the way
What,
in.
like a little left of mark?
Just a little fucking
Like
thing.
in football, let them know you're there.
Yeah, and then I was
yeah.
just like, right, well, I don't know what I'm doing here. All I want to do is fucking punch him, and I'm not allowed. So I was like, fucking just tapped him and nah, just fucking rolled. Like, I'm not rolling with you. And then another lad, that skinny lad.
I love how you lost that, but then in a bit you're like, I could win this, but I'm not
Yeah.
not allowed to win it.
So
the
that
way I
that
would
was you
win it.
losing a
I'll
fight?
tap out.
Yeah,
You lost.
well,
I tapped
sort
out.
of.
for
You need
his
to hear
sake.
what he was talking about with
then,
the last episode with Matt,
then-
what you were saying.
I don't want-
Some
I
shite.
don't want.
Some utter shite.
I rolled with another lad who's like slimming me, and he was just fucking climbing all over me, just having me off. So in the end, I just
Have
had
it
to-
off with you.
Yeah, I wish he would. It'd have been preferable to have the offer me. It's embarrassing me. In the end, I just had to just sort of pin him against the wall, just put all my weight on him and be like, yeah, I'm not letting you go. Like, I know I'm losing.
Against the wall.
But yeah, because it was only small, with the rolling.
Supposed to do it on the floor, aren't you?
Yeah, but you can roll up to the wall. So
Oh,
I just
yeah.
kept shifting myself to the wall. And then as soon as in the wall, as soon as he got me back, I just sort of slammed him against the wall. I was like, right, I'm not moving. I'm putting all my weight and all my force, keeping you against this wall because you're just fucking having me off.
I feel like sort of used to pick Blanca in Street Fighter 2 and just do the electrocuting thing in the corner. Oh, it's cheating! You got your little move. They go, here goes Bobby, shuffling to the wall like a dog wiping his ass.
The wall shuffle.
Yeah, fucking skidding along like a Labrador with worms.
Bobby's pulled the skull.
Yeah. all that happened there was, though, he just waited for me to get tired and then just locked around my neck and choked me out. That's all that happened in that situation.
I don't watch any of that fighting that you all watch.
I love the UFC.
I know you do. It's because you got some latent kind of violent disorder brewing inside.
wouldn't
For
say-
me,
why
it's
is it latent?
I'm in awe of them. I've spoken about this before about me. I'm in awe of them. Of anyone that could like.
But it's just so fast and brutal sometimes. I like the ones where they set up and they think they're going to be smart and they just run up. Just run up and kick him in the head and that's it.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah,
That was
the-
badass. He got kneed in the head and just fell over. And I like it, and that's why I went to BJJ, because I love sport. I love any sport. Well, I don't love any sport, but like I love sport, and because when I was watching it, when they were going to the ground, I didn't know what was happening. So I thought, right, well, I've got to educate myself in this. So I went, learned enough to know what was happening when they're on the floor, then never went back again because I was shit at it. I was getting battered, and I don't like being shit at things. And it wasn't like a beginner's class I went to.
you shit at things.
Well, that's why you good job of you then, because
Yeah.
Because you're not shit at anything.
No.
No, I could be great at anything. Well, I was shit at the start. I reckon if I went for 18 months, I'd be flying, yeah.
Well, you reckon you could
I like
fight-
the way we all believe that, yeah, but you're not shit at anything, Rob. Like, we've all just been,
No, but I'm quite honestly
I know
said,
this guy, Robbie, will come and do
I
it
quite
for
honestly said I could be great at everything. They never said I was great at everything.
Have you ever won anything?
If you beat the frogs.
What have you won? What have you won?
What do you mean in terms of...
Every cup in Liverpool for the under-14s.
yeah, well, I won five football competitions in school. I won 3 chess competitions.
At the same time.
Yeah.
What else? I won a lot of chess stuff by people
By saying, don't you fucking dare move that much.
Underestimating me. Yeah, just like loads of football stuff.
You played chess with Simon Lomas?
No, I haven't played in years. I'm not going right in to get had off by
Simon Lomas.
Liam Bolton's the guy.
Bolton's good.
He'd smash you, Lomas.
Probably would right now.
No, he would any day.
No. I was very
If Lomas stops playing for 18 months.
I was very good when I was young. Like.
He's a borderline grandmaster.
I reckon I could be grandmaster in 6 months.
Lomas, 6 months. Lomas or Bolton.
I've got a good base to start off.
I've heard Bolton's a fucking
better than Lomas,
killer.
I don't know.
Yes, they played. Bolton,
I'm shit at chess.
Bolton's like
I'm shit. I can't even beat my phone on its lowest setting. I was just every time I get frustrated with chess, I just go to checkers.
I won't ever play
What do you
chess.
like to connect for?
Go fucking unstoppable.
I've never lost.
I tell you, well,
Oh fuck it! Get it.
hungry.
never
I
lost.
tell you what,
56.
Hungry Hippos. Me and Lomas. We'll see the fucking.
56.
Stop calling him that.
56-0 I am, Connect 4.
You've never lost a game of Connect 4.
And I've never lost a fun war.
You know what, John? There's nothing sadder than a grown man going on about how he's never lost a game of Connect 4. You'll be at the end of the pub. You'll be like 80 years old. Like, sat there. Who's that guy waffling? Oh, it's Big Bobby T in Games Corner.
Fucking Connect 4. I've never lost a game of Connect 4.
Never lost a match.
You know,
Connect 4, no, under 84 I know I am now. It was 56 when I was 30. People stopped playing me.
I had Pall Mall for 6 months.
I reckon I'd beat any of you at one thing.
What?
Clay pigeon shooting.
I've never
I'm
done
an
it.
absolute natural.
Oh, yeah?
Never done it.
Yeah. I've done it about 5 times.
We're
Every time I've done
We're
it.
going to do it for Portsmouth Stag.
And every time I've done it, the instructor's gone.
Never missed a shot.
You do this, don't you? No one went.
You do this, don't you?
Mate, genuinely.
I think you're ready for real pigeons.
Did it Glen Eagles? Glen Eagles with John Thompson and Fred McCauley. Fred McCauley's a member there, took us there. And the bloke was like, and I was like, boom, 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 boom. And he's going, you're really very, very good.
Yeah, fucking John Wick.
The shot
I love it.
Tubs flying everywhere
There's
behind
just one
you.
last minute goes, are we done?
And the car that we're in goes.
There's a waiter about a mile away serving plates of food. Shut off the table. Sorry, I thought they were pinching.
I do. I'm good at that, and I'm really good at paintball as well.
Paintball.
I've never done. I've always wanted to do paintball.
Yeah.
I've never done it.
I did one in Dublin.
You had a good table tennis then?
I play a bit, yeah.
Yeah, because it's the same sort of hand to eye sort of like.
Yeah, I like table tennis, but I played. We did a paintball thing on someone's stag do in Dublin, and there was a car on its side, like with everybody. I fucking kicked it over, took my troops over.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
I got this thing.
No, this
I got
is
this idea
sad.
where I turned and goes right. Everyone turn your guns upside down, right? So everyone turned the guns upside down, so all the pellets go in the hopper.
Yeah, but then they all get stuck in the hopper because they go in too fast.
You drop your pellets so it's got mud on it and blocks the gun.
No. Just so it was firing empty.
Yeah.
So I said, right, it was one of them we have to go and grab the flag.
Yeah.
So I said, right, on 3, we'll all shout charge. Right? So we kicked this car over.
Charge!
Shot them.
Charge!
We just stay where we are and fire our guns like empty into the air. They panic, run out. They get in the middle and we just take them all out. Strafe them like that.
Fucking the
Steve
art
Edge.
of war.
Steve Edge goes, if we're
Sun
ever
Tzu.
in a battle, mate, I want to be behind you.
Oh, I'd
I've got to be behind you as well, you fuck.
So when are you going over to fight the Taliban then just...
They're not in Dublin, are they?
I've always wanted to do it.
Taliban on
Soon
a
will be, soon will be.
Taliban on a stag do.
The Taliban.
Tell it to me,
Your
man.
dad thinks they're in Dublin.
There was a laser. I was in the charity shops in Didsbury today. You know, just getting ready for giving everyone's Christmas present. And I wish that
All them loved ones you've got.
That's true as well, to be honest. But there was a laser quest thing, you know, like the shoot.
Yeah.
And I used to
they've
love. Yeah, they've nicked. It's a whole thing. There's a gig that's in a fucking laser. It's a quested.
Yes, Comedy Lounge.
But when I was a kid, like,
There
I was the
most
big-
weekends.
Yeah.
Serving the hot pot at 6 till 8.
One of the
Five at a back.
big birthday things you could do for your birthday was go to the Zap Zone, which is like Laser Quest in Preston. And this is a true story. I know, right? I was dead excited. It was my 18th birthday.
The Zap Zone. Fucking
I know.
hell.
All right, Laser Quest, whatever it's called.
Quasar.
It's called Zap Zone. It was in Mega Bowl. All right, right next to the House of the Dead 2 machine.
Pedos.
But we were going for my birthday, so I had all my mates. There's about 5 of us, and
enough for a team.
it was just enough for a team. And
We'll take anyone with this vibe.
it was £8 each. All right,
Hey, Quidditch. You play Quidditch?
you know.
Go on.
So we go in and we're getting ready, and this
Sorry.
is. So I've been looking forward to it for ages.
For
I'm
hours.
It's my little Zap Zone thing. I can't wait. So we go in and I put all the packs on. So we're on one side getting ready, my birthday team.
War
and then
paint.
the other team are getting ready on the other side. And
Stare in the mouth.
it was, as it turned, it was a day out. For
the disabled.
It was, the team consisted solely of children with Down syndrome.
Right.
And I'm not making this up to try and be like, and I went, oh, what? I was like, I've been so looking forward to going in. I was like,
This will be easy, guys.
I can't, but I was like, I can't shoot what we get. And then
Why would you shoot them, Phil?
Yeah.
Because I wanted the points.
Why wouldn't you shoot them?
Yeah. They're just like us.
Well, I had to in the end. So they sent us all
Why did you
into the
shoot
room.
kids with Down syndrome?
Why would there be any different to playing?
Why wouldn't you just
Well, I'll
mix the
tell you, they
teams?
can't defend the base for shit, right? They sent us
one of
in.
the little things
They
that
just
you
sent
don't
in
know about Down syndrome.
lots of kids into a dark room full of dry ice
Yeah.
with vibrating packs.
This is like an allegory for your career.
It is, yeah. This is like me going to Edinburgh for the first time. Going in, why is it keep for what's going on? What's the loft bar? And I went in, and my mate Martin, at one point, I could hear him screaming, and I was like trying to shoot their base. I thought, I don't have to shoot them, I can shoot the base. And then I just heard my friend Martin scream, went around the corner, and one of the other team members was just hitting him with the gun because he was confused. So I had to shoot the guy to vibrate and distract him and drag him. It was like fucking Vietnam. I had to drag Martin away.
Gun button someone in the quasar.
It's all right. But we won, yeah. But
Good.
I just felt like it was a wasted. I didn't feel right. It wasn't a win I felt proud of.
Right.
Yeah, here you are telling us about it.
And I've still got the
sheet.
sheet.
Sure
I
you all
found
know we
it.
won.
Top Gun.
You won.
I've got
Top
Top
Gun.
Gun on it.
Did you? Yeah.
Still got it. But
And you've never been paintballing though?
no, but I always used
Why?
to
'Cause
love
it's full of people
Zapto.
like you. This will be too hard.
Because I like that episode of Spaced where they go paintballing. Look fun.
So why didn't you go paintballing against Justin's
need to
lot?
get people
Justin's
to-
mob, fucking
Yeah, my mob.
Sun
is your
Tzu
mob.
versus
No one
could
can
get
Rambo.
know his tactics.
East Didsbury versus West Didsbury.
The soft. That would
the
be
East. Yeah, that would be good. That.
Or have I got Dave Williams to send in? Me and Dave.
And John Thompson.
And John Thompson, John
Cole,
O'Tomo.
you can do your cold feet joke again with it. You
Don't
got
get
cold feet
cold
there,
feet
John.
now, John.
Are you coming, John, or have you got gold feet?
God.
I went paintballing once.
I've been a couple
I
of
was
times.
only like young though.
I don't enjoy it. Shite.
Why? Because no one's. It's just like who gives a fuck? You could just Big Bobby T get him. I was still walking forward.
Fucking wiping it off. Me, just fucking
Take
carry
that
on.
fucking Argentinian flag, you cunt. Fuck off.
Yeah, well, I done
The greatest paintballer in the fucking world, eh?
I'm not even using a gun.
3-0.
You're out, Rob. Fuck off. I'll tell you when I'm out.
I got me on wet wipes to wipe it off. Last time I went, some cunt kicked over a car. This was fucking funny. Just fucking squashed them underneath it.
Yeah, it was in the car park. It was my 97 Corolla.
No, that's what our Patreon's going to be. We decide when we launch a Patreon every month. On top of like the extra episodes and all that stuff. Every month, we and Wazzy are going to have some level of competition.
Like Ant and Deck.
Is that what they done? Was it? On what? I didn't know that. I didn't know Ant had a Patreon, to be honest.
Yeah, they have. They got a Patreon.
After, yeah.
It's been tough for everybody, hasn't it?
yeah.
Who could down a bottle of vodka and get fucking Newcastle to Middlesbrough in half an hour?
You can drive straight as bladdered.
Yeah.
Maybe that's one thing for us. We'll go clay pigeon shooting with Justin.
That'd be good, yeah.
See who gets on.
Oh, yeah, well, tell me how that goes.
We'll go Quasar with you, mate. We just got to get a busload of it.
With you and your mates.
That one will take a little bit more setting up to do, mate, but we'll get there.
Trying to explain that at the school. What it is, right? We're not taking the piss. It's just we're recreating something from Phil's childhood.
And I remember they all enjoyed it last time.
Yeah.
So, let's go.
Bowling's the one I want to do.
Yeah, he's
I just
also
like bowling.
How many games of bowling do you go for? 1.5.
Why you bored?
Because you get one game, you go, let's have another 1.5. Fuck this.
Yeah.
Depends how you
Six
getting
in a
on,
week.
doesn't it?
He's clearly good at it because the one one thing he's mentioned.
I'm
playing,
not. I just enjoy it.
Pool. What about pool? You're good at pool. Bet Bobby is.
I'm all right.
Nine
I've
ball.
got to be half
Nine
good, though,
ball.
otherwise my head goes unless
Table
I'm half
tennis, you
good.
good at?
Used to be. I haven't
Squash?
played in a while. I'm good at squash. Big cheat, though.
Never played squash.
How do you cheat at squash?
Just get in the way. It's happened too many
I think
times.
that's
Just by being on the court.
Yeah,
Just,
I don't think it's
Badminton.
intentional.
You get in the way. You twat the ball at them as hard as you can.
Badminton.
Badminton. I'm not very good. I'm not very good at. I played for a little bit,
I'll give you
and
a
then
bit.
played Milo, thinking I'd twat him,
Camera again.
and then it turned out he's very good at racket sports.
Yeah.
So I was beating him by about 3 or 4 points, and then obviously the fucking athleticism kicked in, the whole stamina.
And then you spanked him from there on in.
He just smashed me after that. I was like, fucking great. And then after that, he was telling me how good he was at tennis, and I was like, fuck.
If you ever have me back on this podcast, I'm going to take you down at Connect 4.
Yeah, I'd be keen playing that.
Bring all the
You could do that whilst we're having a chat. There's no need to even...
I look forward to that because you won't.
I'll
Connect
put money on
4
it.
Connect 4 and a fun war, never lost.
How much we put on this?
What?
A fun war's a bit more difficult.
Such funny brags. I really do think you'll be that bloke in the pub there with some of your little trophies that you've got from the local team.
Bought myself off the
Like
HG.
Jay from the In-Betweeners. He's like that in a
10
way.
metre
Just
swimming
with-
certificate on the wall behind you.
It's like efficiency. The instructor said I could have been.
Yeah.
He said,
Lightning. I was fucking lightning downhill.
he said, keep your money. You've taught me more than I've taught you.
Sometimes it's nice to impart knowledge. Sometimes it's nice to learn. Today I've done both.
What was you saying? What was you saying that you said? You play the comics, I'll play the cards.
Yeah.
That's actually what I said. That's a Red Redmond.
You play the comics.
Is that what you said? Is that what you said at the Irish Centre to the depressed dads?
No, was that
When you did your course?
You know when Hot Water was above what was the pub it was above for a bit, or the corner?
Crown.
The Crown.
Yeah.
And another comic come off, all he said his name was Red Redmond, come off and made up with himself. So then I think we had a little bit of a tete-a-tete. And he was like, well, fucking all the comics were loving it in the back. And I just whipped it out, just like it was nothing. Went on stage, smashed it. And then
Another pearl of wisdom.
lived on in folklore forever.
It's gone down. You can buy that now in Waterstones in Liverpool 1.
Yeah,
And them little books, what you get, like them little books of knowledge. Bobby T sayings.
yeah, it's like the little book of calm.
Yeah.
I might write a fun more tactic book.
What is your tactic?
What's your tactic?
Come on. 1, 2.
Hang on a minute. You've got like really like hands like people.
1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a fun war. Bow. Kiss.
Shake.
Right, ready?
Yeah.
Right.
Here I am. Come get me. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, God, Justin!
He's pulling away. Look at that. Because 1, 2, 3. You can't pull away.
Fight!
I've done you 4 times.
You've done me.
I've done. You can't go like that.
Of course you can.
You're miles
That's
away.
the thumb
You've
war.
got to stay inside the realm of the fight.
The realm.
It's got you keep going.
Warhammer.
Respect the audience
1,
to
2, 3,
camera.
4. I just want to, hey, protect yourself at all times.
Oh. We haven't declared.
Protect yourself at all times.
Come on.
It's a bit of a reach now.
I reckon I could beat you in a bollock kicking contest.
Who gets to
Who's
go
bollocks?
first?
I'll go first. Nah, you
Slaps. I've seen them slap ones and they just crack.
I played slaps with my daughter, which was about 10. To toughen her
Do you
up.
mean the arm or literally around the face?
No, the arm. The hands.
The hands one, right?
The ones where they just
Like
crack.
the Russian ones where they just slap each
Yeah.
other across the face.
For a good time, you know when Vine was all the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to just watch slap Vines.
I used
It
to
is
love
mad.
Vine.
Yeah.
What, like the actual competition or happy slaps?
Like, like
Happy slap.
people running into rooms with their mates.
Oh, happy slapping.
Yeah,
happy
yeah.
slaps, yeah.
I don't like random happy slaps. That's just assaulting it.
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
That's just watching
Have you seen the one where
assault
you stand at the table? It's like an arm wrestling table. You have like one arm there. And you stand up, you got to keep slapping till you knock the other one out.
Yeah, I've seen them.
It's just
That's
fucking-
punching, isn't it?
No slapping, they just slap each other till they knock it.
No, but have you
knock
seen
one
them
out.
ones where you hold on to it, you're locked onto that, and you just have one
No,
arm,
that's
and
when
you just got to
you're not
crack
locked
each
on.
other?
That's when you lock to each other.
Do you know weird thing?
So you lock to each other's arm.
At my high school that they had to ban was the thing where someone would go
Is that
against
your
back
mic?
to the wall. Sorry.
Doesn't matter. It's headphones. It's fine.
Someone was back to the wall, and then they'd push on the chest, and basically they'd hold their breath, and then just make them go unconscious. That was it. I used to watch people do it, going, but why are they doing it? I don't understand.
Yeah.
They go on, and then they go.
There's loads of trends like that on
was a
TikTok,
thing.
like
Yeah.
Blue Whale or something it was called, wasn't it? Where you were just choking yourself out
Yeah.
Right. There are people
and
like
dying
that, though.
from it.
I've got mates who like want to meet someone who knows they'll choke them out. Like, go on, choke me out, see what it's like. Choke me out because I want to know what it feels like.
People do that. Like I'm sure I've seen John Jones do that to people.
Yeah, people ask for it.
Yeah, like I want to be choked out unconscious by John Jones.
Have we nearly done?
We're done now.
Yeah, you got to shoot.
Calling it a pod. The next lot are in.
Don't do any of that stuff at home.
Phil, tell us where we can find you, even though everyone should know by now.
All my socials will be at the bottom, I'm sure.
They will be. Anything you want to promote?
No.
What, you, Justin?
JustinMoorhouse.com.
JustinMoorhouse.com.
Everything you need is on there.
Was it 30 to 35?
It's got websites these days. It's all just socials.
It's all on there though. It's a one-stop shop.
Podcast though, 30 to 40.
Podcast on there. Everything's on there.
Yellow Pages, the Yellow Pages age, wasn't it? It's the Yellow Page generation. Oh, we'll just go look in the Yellow Pages.
Starts and ends with
an ageism.
Yeah.
Ageism.
I just have all my stuff.
I never got round to the glasses actually. As a former glasses wearer, they're quite a bold statement.
I like the glasses.
Thanks.
No, they are.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll see you later.